Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome back to Not Great Dungeon Crawlers, the Island of Fall. Today's episode is titled The Trial of Grimdar Ironbeard. That's you!
It's all of us.
Thanks, Dorg. We're going to go around the table, do an audio check. This is our first evening of this campaign with the new mixer, which I actually have right here. So we're just going to go make sure that's all working and make sure we all sound good. I do have to turn down the music a little bit now that we're started, so give me 1 second to do that.
Hi, John.
Hi, Paul. Okay. Should be good now. I am Boosted Gorilla, Grimdar Ironbeard, the dwarven fighter who's gonna get into some shit today.
Get tickled.
I'm Kelsey, and I play Nina.
You know.
Short and simple, leave me alone.
My name is Carl. I play as the beautiful tiefling warlock, as Olive Zedalia.
I'm Paul. Play as Bran Verona, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Now.
I mean, your family technically changed its name, so...
Nah, Verona's cooler.
Yeah, you can go by either name, theoretically. And I am John, the creator of worlds, and for this special occurrence, we are going to have Grimdar, in preparation for the evening, perform the session recap.
And I just want to make sure, chat, audio sound good, everything balanced well. Do we sound good with the music and everything just before we hop into it? You sound perfect?
Thank you.
Excellent, thank you. Alrighty, let me read my session recap here. Last week, we approached the castle of Thelihil, which was being surrounded and assaulted by grey dwarves and werewolves, led by Grendel.
This feels like a school report.
It is! It's a fucking book report, alright?
Are you all of a
Listen.
sudden nervous on your own stream?
No, I'm not at all. Just wait. Illanellis tried to cut his hands off thanks to Bran's misspeaking to plant his hands, but was thankfully saved temporarily.
Stop.
Temporarily saved. He then grew vines so that way we could climb. After fighting on the walls of the castle, Grimdar fell off of the castle walls, plummeting below as the rumbles of the Earthshaker struck the castle walls. Bran was knocked down by one of the werewolves and nearly killed as he was stabbed in the head by Nina, but was ultimately saved. Illanellis tried to kiss the werewolf, but was rejected.
He was.
Grimdar used his combat skills to save some elvish warriors from a werewolf and superior performance skills of werewolf corpse smashing in order to let them know he was a friend. It worked. As the Earthshaker burst through the castle gate, Grimdar smashes the marble ground beneath him to dust and rubs it all over his face as a disguise for the Grey Dwarves. Grimdar attempts to fool them that he is with them and that Grendel hired out, but they were not fooled and they beat Grimdar within an inch of his life. Illanellis blinds all of the enemies and most of us. Grimdar is thankfully ignored by the dwarves, and they do not kill him. Olive takes control of a werewolf and kills one of the dwarves. After that, some more combat happens. The dwarves are then trampled to death by the Earthshaker, and Illanellis is spun to death on the tip of the Earthshaker. We split up with the Elven Guard in order to try to save some of the city's elves. Grimdar and Bran sneak up. Bran breathes fiery acid juice on some of the dwarves. Grimdar kidney shots the rest of them, and their armor shatters into their backs. Nina and Olive save Mike, and then Olive locks his family away in a house to maybe burn alive, but maybe not. Maybe not.
We'll see what's canon or not.
We'll see. Grimdar kicks one of the dwarves in the dick, and Dorg threatens to send him back underground. We enter the castle and see a dying elf in the throne room. As he dies, he mutters, "King Arland," and points back behind the throne. We enter and see Grendel holding King Arland by the throat. Trying to save him, Olive screams and Eldritch blasts and unfortunately hits Arland, who flies back into the wall, clanks his head, and then slides slowly down the wall like a piece of meatloaf that has been hurled at the wall. Grendel says thanks and runs out of the room, likely skipping happily. Bran stays with the king as the rest of us run to assist Mike and Pepe, who have chased Grendel. Olive blasts Grendel in the knees and smashes his legs apart to save Mike, who is being clawed in the sides. Mike has stabbed Grendel in the mouth, who falls legless from the knee down to the ground, dead. We find out that Bran is likely the last living heir to the throne of Thelihil. Grimdar puts the obsidian crown of his king that Grendel had on his head. Bran is not offered the throne of Thelihil due to his being a half-elf, and even though his bloodline is that of Rorona, he is not fit to rule. The elves take Arland's body and say that they need a king, and say that they must use the well this one time to bring back Arland.
Thanks, Grimdar.
You're welcome.
Fantastic recap. Now put those fucking
you.
notes away because you don't get to play with them.
Yep, they're gone.
Okay, so we concluded as well with Mike giving the crew the revelation that his sister was Lillian and that the Scourge of the King is a notable poison or potion crafted by Lillian. So we are picking up as you guys are walking out of the throne room through the Grand Hall with Mike. So all four of you and Mike are walking out through the great hallway of the Palace of the Rorona family here in Thelihil.
Well, I've got my crown.
I'm gonna poke it.
Okay, you poke at the crown and it feels very sturdy against your finger.
Oh wow, it's a nice
a-
crown.
It's obsidian. Like my gloves. Bing, bing.
Are you gonna go full?
Did he say bing bing?
full obsidian alchemist on us, or?
Yes. I'm going to make a suit.
Okay. So Mike is just kind of like, well, they did say they wanted you to repair the iron gate, right?
I can do that.
Okay, great. Well, it is early in the morning now because the siege happened overnight, remember? So,
Well, we should probably wait to a reasonable hour so we don't disturb the city folk that are alive.
yes, I think we should all have a long rest.
That would be great.
Yes, I like that.
We maybe could have done that at the end of the last episode, but that's fine.
No,
What's an
I
episode?
mean like there's bodies everywhere.
Yes, there are. We're also going to have many of the civilians assist in the cleanup of all the dead bodies throughout the town.
There are many.
There are
So many.
hundreds and hundreds of corpses.
Grimdar just mutters under his breath, so many puppets.
Do I hear this?
I mean, yes, you're like 5 feet within his reach.
I'm gonna take a one fell step, like 10 feet
A
away,
heaping step back.
horizontal.
Okay.
Okay,
So,
Grimdar.
Mike just kind of like walks you guys out towards the palace doors, and you can see that there now throughout the city of Thelihil that there are men, women, and children working together to clean up the devastation that has happened here during the evening. But it is only about 2 to 3 o'clock in the morning, so the moon is still high up in the sky, and Mike just kind of like briefly looks around in a somber mood and just kind of like takes a deep, heavy sigh as he looks out over his devastated city.
You all right, Mike? You need Dorg to cheer you up?
It's just, there were so many innocents here. They did not deserve this.
Fall didn't deserve this either. It's a terrible world.
What's fall?
It was an island that we were on.
What happened?
A lot.
A lot of things.
Just,
And then we sailed away.
Yup.
Sounds suspicious, Grimdar.
It's not.
Are you sure?
It wasn't our
No!
doing.
Roll for deception.
It's fine.
Okay, Mike rolls an 18 for his insight.
Grimdar also rolled an 18.
Okay, so we'll re-roll because ties are shit. All right, Mike rolls a 10 this time.
Well, Grimdar got a 7.
Okay, so yeah, Mike kind of can tell that there's a significant portion of this tale that you're not very eager to retell. What happened on this island, Grimdar?
Grimdar, it's best if we not tell him right now. Look, you just got over a battle. We don't need to get into the details of that.
I mean,
We should rest.
Sure,
should
of
rest.
course, as long as
We need to tend to your family
yes, I do.
who are
We
alive.
super need to check what's
Probably.
canon.
I do hope that my family as well.
Oh my god. Please.
I suppose I will see you all in the morning then.
Oh, okay. Come on, crap. What? Where should we sleep?
Oh, there's a tavern within the town.
There's also a keep behind me. I'm gonna sleep in here.
I'm not quite sure you'd be welcome
I'm gonna back up slowly.
towards the palace doors.
Yes.
Okay. So you begin backing up towards the palace doors, and Mike just kind of looks at the rest of you, and he points towards the direction of the marketplace.
Yeah, I'll go there.
Yes, there's
Also, I'd like
a
to take a-
tavern within.
I wanted to see if. All right, we're near.
What's the name of the tavern?
The tavern's name the sinking hole.
Okay.
Why are you like this?
It's great. It's a great tavern.
Why was it named that, Mike?
Oh, usually because you'll never want to get out of bed.
Oh.
So you're sinking into the sheets.
That sounds
They,
great.
They wanted to originally call it the sinking sheet, but that somehow
That's disgusting.
felt very strange to the patrons. So
How do you hear this? You're
I'm back. I'm slowly backing up. I mean, it's
we
like
renamed
awkward.
the
wow,
town.
this is crazy.
Yeah, this is nuts, guys. It's-
I'll be right there. You're on like an escalator that's just slowly pulling you backwards, like one of those moving floors in an airport.
yeah, like how I approached the guy on the ship, but backwards. Yeah, just not.
So Mike heads down the pathway towards his home. And he turns, and you guys are all on the palace steps, and he just waves good evening and says thank you once more for your assistance in defending Thelihil.
Good night.
Good night. I hope I see you in the morning and I'm alive.
Hopefully, your family too.
Yes, that is the prayer.
Wait, what?
And he just walks away. You just see Mike just disappear down the street. Oh, I really hope that guy lives.
Bye, Mike.
Okay, so the four of you are here on the palace steps. Bran, you
I'm
are
going to the town.
you are still backing up, and as you do, your back just clinks into the palace doors.
Wee.
So you're gonna are you going like that in front of
No, I'm turning and just like the nice.
Okay, so you turn around and you open the palace doors, and as you do so, you can see that there is a grouping of like stewards who are in here attending to the bodies, essentially cleaning this mess that has been left here within the Great Hall.
Oh boy, that's a lot of bodies.
Yes,
a
there
lot
are
of-
about 40 bodies
That's
in
a lot
here.
of blood.
There's blood everywhere.
I'm gonna turn around and leave.
Probably for the best. So you turn and close the doors, and your crew are still standing here on the palace steps.
All right, let's head to this sinking hole.
Yes, it sounds great.
What does Dork think? See, I didn't think he brought him.
I love sinkholes.
Oh,
Should I ask?
do you, Dork?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Okay, all right.
Okay, so you guys make your way down the streets of the marketplace. As you do so, you see crews of people around you working wagons as they load bodies within, and they take the elves separate from the enemy combatants. So they are loading the gray dwarves and the werewolf bodies that have mostly now turned back to gray dwarf bodies. They are loading them on separate carts for them to be taken outside. But you can see many of them mournfully lifting and raising the dead onto the carts and kind of just somberly holding their hands together, offering prayers over these dead people.
As we walk by the gray dwarves, I just walk by and just like you know, like I was doing this to them, but it's Dork
With Dork's
instead. Yeah,
eyes.
just like, yeah, they're dead, but
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Dork's watching.
Okay. So you guys are walking through the marketplace, and you can see that there, like I said, many people here who are out working in the evening. A lot of them are women. Some of them are older men. But you approach this slightly larger building that is still well lit, despite it being the evening time. And you can see that there is a small hanging placard outside of the roof, and it does say "The Sinking Hole" written in red on this wooden plank.
And I'm gonna walk up and, hello.
It's a door.
Hey, it swings open. I'm assuming.
I mean, it doesn't swing open just because you knocked.
I figured it was like a
All
tavern.
right, so I'm
door,
gonna
like a-
push Grimdar
No,
aside
it's
and
not
just
a
walk in.
saloon.
Just gonna walk in.
Okay, so you open the door and step inside. Okay,
Yep.
yes. So you step inside, and it's a nicely constructed, lighter shade of wood tavern. But you can see that there are small lanterns hanging down from the ceiling. There is ahead of you a small bar, and there is a woman, an elven woman here, with long blonde hair, standing there cleaning glasses. There's a cat.
Hi.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Hello. Who are all of you?
I'm Grimdar.
Well, hello, Grimdar. Why is there Do all of you know this dwarf?
Yeah. He's with us.
Should he be in the city?
Yes,
right
yes,
now?
he should be in the city since he slaughtered so many other dwarves.
Is this true,
I
sir?
saved some of the elves from the werewolves.
Oh, well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Very glad you did so.
I'm not one of them, and I like brush any remaining dust off my face.
Why is he touching his face?
Look at his beard. It's different.
Ah, yes, it is a different look from the other dwarves that I saw rampaging through the streets.
This was a disguise.
Ah, well performed, sir. Could I offer you all rooms for this evening?
Yes, please.
That would be great.
Those two like to sleep together, so they can get one.
No, I will not be sleeping with the dwarf.
Are you certain?
Yes.
Dorg just like creeps up into
100%. 110%. Miss.
Come to bed, Brad.
Miss.
Oh, well, what?
Miss.
Oh, Miss Alessa.
Alessa?
Yes. Elessa.
It's not how I would have spelled it.
Alessa.
What family are you from? What's their family name?
That's an odd fucking question. Hi, welcome to my tavern. What the fuck's your last name?
Uh-huh.
This is Smoke. Olsalor.
Osalor.
Olsalor.
I'm just going to...
Spell that one more time.
Olsalor.
Ever been tempted by a spider?
Tempted to do what, madam?
Anything. Has spiders come up to you at all lately?
I usually step on them when I find them within
All right,
the tavern.
good one.
Are we really
got a good
going
one.
to
All right,
grill
While
her?
you're asking that, there's smooth jazz playing over top of it, and you suddenly have like it's a really smoky room.
Have you ever been tempted by a spider?
There's a guy playing piano in the corner.
Never gonna dance again.
I mean sexual. I meant like
No,
like
Careless
20s
Whispers.
investigator. That's a sexual jazz song, Paul.
Still jazz.
I mean, yeah.
That song
okay.
always pops in my head when anybody says jazz.
Well, okay.
So,
I'm on edge. Sorry.
I understand there's been a vicious battle here this evening. I would never hold that against you. But
I'll take one.
What
for
is
myself.
your name
Olive?
and your family name?
You don't need to
Zedilia.
know.
Brand's like already sitting at a table burst. Zedilia! She's a tiefling!
Look at the tail. Dead giveaway. Pale skin.
You're gonna get us wiped.
Are you from the Zedilia family?
Last one. Super rare.
I'm
500 plat.
I'm so
For sale.
sorry to hear of the betrayal of your family.
Oh, it's fine.
Well,
Death happens.
we did truly appreciate the assistance of the Zedilians.
Oh, really? We
Yes.
helped you?
Oh yes,
With what?
You really don't know anything, do you, Olive?
with you don't know?
I was secluded in an area which I did not know much of my family history after I was left.
Oh, I'm so sorry. They've for several decades they've been assisting the Thelihil with the mining of silver.
Oh. Didn't know we did that.
Oh yes, it's part of also the reasoning why your palace was so beautiful. We offered marble,
Oh,
and in return they
makes
offered
sense.
silver.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow,
Nice.
trading makes sense. Look at that.
It's almost like trade networks. It's almost like there's actual economies.
Hey, what do you trade with other nations?
Oh, usually Endon, they provide sometimes with food when they have their bountiful harvests. We will offer either silver or other valuable materials to Endon.
Did you ever trade with the mountain dwarves?
Mountain dwarves? Mm-hmm. Oh no, they've always been across the continent. We've never really had much interaction with mountain dwarves.
We didn't have a lot of interaction with a ton of people.
Probably because you live secluded in the mountains, mountain dwarf.
I would guess so. Yes, that would make sense logically.
Yes. Good eye. What is your name, sir?
Grimdar. Grimdar Ironbeard.
That's a fine name, sir.
Thank you.
Welcome to the sinking hole.
Yeah.
Oh, who's this?
This is Dorg.
What's a dorg?
He's Dorg. He's my friend.
I turn him. It's nothing to worry about. It's just a coping mechanism.
Ah, yes, like the drink.
He's insane.
Yes.
Ah, yes.
Yes, he's
Do you
fine.
need a drink? Does Dorg need a drink?
What I was gonna say is, while that's happening, Dorg like creeps into frame. You got any ale?
Ah, yes, we have fine ales here. Of course we do. We also have some wonderful wines and meads as well, should you be interested in any of them.
Take a wine.
I'll take an ale, and Grimdar will have a mead. Put it on my tab.
Olive loves wine.
I'm good. I quit drinking.
Okay. I'm very sorry to hear.
Yeah.
So she offers you as a thank you for your assistance in defending Thelihil, a round of drinks and free board for the evening.
Yeah.
Just like some kind of Godzilla creature. What the fuck, man?
Smell.
Starts
This
waiting.
is a joke on the podcast.
Starts standing up and just
Okay,
starts
so
dancing.
I could show you all to your rooms then.
Sure.
Yes, please.
Oh, please follow me. And she leads you towards this large spiral staircase towards the back left corner of the bar.
While we're heading up, can I ask her a question?
Oh, yes.
Do you have any peanuts?
Oh, yes. Tavern peanut?
Yes.
Oh, yes, of course. We always have tavern peanut.
All right, I was just wondering.
Of course. Would you like some for your room tonight? I
Yes.
could have a delivery of peanut.
Yes, please.
Oh, yes. One late evening peanut for you, sir. I will have the finest barman deliver it to you. She just kind of
Just gonna give her a look like,
take you up the
okay.
spiral staircase.
Is he old?
Oh, yes, it's a very old, saggy peanut man.
It's okay,
Is he a
Bran will love it.
grandfather?
Oh, yes, he has many children and grandchildren.
Great. That is important.
It is.
Bran only likes the
Grandfather's peanuts.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll make memory of this tab that you
What
have.
in the fuck are we talking about here? I'm talking about peanuts, lady.
Oh, yes, peanuts. Yes, we have those.
Good, that's what I'm asking about.
Yes, and he'll bring up some peanuts for you.
Great.
Fantastic. So she takes you to the first floor, and you can see that the tavern is mostly vacant this evening because so many of the people are now out and about assisting in the salvation and recovery of many of the things going on in Thelihil. So she shows you two opposite side doors. The first door is on the right and on the left. You said you'd stay in pairs?
No.
I'll stay with Olive.
I'm staying with Dorg.
Yeah,
I
he's
run-
with Dorg.
I run into one of the rooms on the
Four
left.
individual rooms?
Oh, with her face, I couldn't. I have to. She has to come into me. I'm sleeping on the bed.
Okay.
Okay, fine.
So 3 rooms then this evening?
Yes.
All right, and she offers you the door up to the left, adjacent to their door. Because you said you run into the door on the right, right?
Left.
Oh, you run into the left,
Yes.
so then she offers you the door on the right side.
Okay.
So it's Bran.
What?
Olive's gonna feel bad, and she's gonna like get into the
Yeah,
room.
nobody know what John's
She's gonna
doing.
flop on the bed, and I just see her with her pouty eyes.
Alvina.
I'll
I'm
just
just
sit
gonna be
there
like,
in the corner.
"Dead,
And I'm
like,
just like tapping on the bed. Come on.
yay! And I
Only 1
hop
to
on
3,
the bed.
which room gets robbed?
Wait, how heavy is Nina? Is she heavier than
I'm
Olive?
like,
Like 110, 120.
Because I don't know if monks
120.
like since they're like muscular, they have like a lot of.
I mean, she's
I
like
wish I was
athletically
120.
framed, but
Okay.
you know,
Sounds-
not
Or
bulky
she
like
flops
Rick.
the bed. I don't know if she breaks the bed.
No, she will not. She will just
gee, thanks, Olive.
carefully slide onto the bed.
Grimdar's
I know
thick.
your
he's,
feelings
he's
about me
170
now.
and 4'9".
Yeah.
Grimdar's
I
stocky.
actually have no idea what my weight is.
It's on the back.
Now that you're dragon
150.
made, though, your weight is absolutely different.
It's definitely. What would you say it is?
Plus 50 pounds to whatever you
Holy
previously
shit!
were.
I'm a goddamn wall. 6'3", 200.
There you go. It's a firm boy. All right, so she just kind of bids you all a good evening and heads back
No,
downstairs.
Are there any windows up in this room?
Yes, there are windows on either sides.
Okay. I'm gonna like crack them up a little bit. And
Okay.
just grab a chair and just listen to the crowd. Is there a crowd? I'm assuming.
Yes. There are absolutely a significant number of people still here working through the evening.
Okay. I'm just gonna listen for just random chatter, see if anything comes up about anything that I'm looking for.
Okay. So, I mean, are you looking out as well, or
No,
are
I'm
you
just
exclusively listening?
I'm just sitting there listening, like zoning out, but
Okay.
listening out.
Okay, so then roll for perception then, since it's not a visual. We'll do this as exclusively auditory.
Okay. Oh well, it's not a lot, so nah. I'm just hearing chatter.
Okay, so
Yeah, it's a 5.
Bless you.
Sit.
We will assume then that still your passive perception is sufficient enough to be able to hear that, you know, there are a grouping of about 4 or 5 people that sound as though they are right below the tavern, and sound as though they are picking up the bodies of a few of friends that they had within the city. And they are mourning over them and the losses that, you know, how significant their loss will be to the city of Thelihil. But you don't really hear any names or anything like that.
Okay.
Exclusively that these people were important figures and I have to cross off NPC names, but I'll do that silently and away from the screen. So yes, that is what you hear. Anyone else doing anything before we tuck in for the evening?
Oh, hell yeah. I'm
Yes.
taking some practice swings with this greatsword.
Wait, what great sword?
I took the greatsword.
From the king?
Yeah, and the crown.
So
Oh, yeah.
you practice swing with your great sword. You are not proficient, so, you know, a little clumsy, but like,
Someone's gonna notice that.
But it's working.
yes. Okay.
I try and just a little bit snuggle.
Yeah, it's like a rocking chair, so Olive just like, so many fucking dead people. How do I deal?
Nina perches on the edge of the chair like a
no,
fucking hawk.
No, I get up and I just like come and sit on her lap.
Hey, what you doing?
And we like sit on the rocking chair and we're like rocking and I'm like, how are you?
You're like a grandmother.
Yes.
Just like pick your legs up and like curl into
Tell
her
me
Yes.
a story.
I like put your hand on my head to like head
Just
scratches.
play with my hair.
I'm just like straight faced, like, God damn it.
You can't be
Remember
straight
when we got
faced.
lost in a cave?
Spiders wanted to fuck you. Why did you take my cigarette?
Good times.
Okay, so
I'm gonna just juggle Dorg, practicing.
Oh my god, he's literally insane.
okay, roll for performance.
Jesus.
That is a 10.
10. Okay,
Yep.
so yeah, I mean,
Not bad.
you feel a little like tighter than before in your movements, where
Sure.
you know Dork still spins, but not as vigorously
Yeah,
as he did
it's been
outside.
a
in
long day.
the heat of the moment.
It's true. It's been a long day.
An impassioned Dorg performance before. Dorg.
Dorg. Dorg.
Okay, so
And then I go to sleep.
everyone goes to bed for the evening.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
I'm
you.
gonna stay up a little later than everyone else.
Okay.
So.
Is there anything else you would like to do while you are staying up slightly later?
I want to go downstairs
Okay.
to see what the crowd is.
I mean,
Okay.
I fell asleep on you.
Oh,
So
all right. I'm gonna just pick her up.
Okay, so you.
Yeah,
I'll
I'll tuck her in too.
Oh, okay. Then I won't make you roll to see if she wakes up. Kindness is rewarded in this game, everyone. Remember
give me a
that.
little kiss
roll
on
for
my
Tuck
forehead.
satisfaction. I'll tuck her in.
Yes.
I'll just like
Snuggle
shove the
percentage.
sheets.
Yes.
Don't
whereas-
you dare fucking leave.
And no wings.
Oh, I'm only 30% satisfied. But
I
it's
mean,
because
you
I'm
could've
half
been-
asleep.
Yeah, it could have been. All right. So yes,
It would have been so much
you
better.
You descend the spiral staircase, and you can see that the tavern is vacant now. The lanterns that are in here exclusively, one is lit in the center of the room, kind of still illuminating the foyer, but the edges of the room where the tables and things of that nature are now darkened to you.
Okay, so I'm gonna tap my head. Hey, Pepe.
Hey, what do you need?
Do you mind? Do you sleep a lot? Like, do you need sleep as much
Yeah,
as
I
we
mean,
do?
spiders do still sleep, but
All right. Well, do you mind just keeping an eye out on things just in case anything goes a little weird tonight? Let me
you
know
mean
if hear-
overnight?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can be a watch spider.
All right. Thanks.
Yeah, of
Thank you.
course.
My watch spider. I'm gonna go ahead and sleep then. I'm
Okay.
gonna-
So yeah, you go up, and as you get back into your room, you hop into bed, and you see Pepe just kind of like lean out of your hat real quick and like sink up into a corner.
Yes,
and he's
like,
like,
a security camera.
he's like
That's what I was
hiding
gonna
up in
ask.
his web, and he's like, "Ain't nobody gonna fucking come in here this evening."
I love it.
Pepe's up all night
You
today.
just
Gotta-
swing it. Boop.
You gotta get him to do that with Dorg.
As Olive gets in bed and is like laid down, like I'm still half asleep, but I roll over and like just
So warm,
yeah.
almost like hellishly warm. Weird.
It's great.
I take Dorg, put him at the end of the bed. Keep watch, Dorg.
Dork. Okay, so we all conclude our long rest, and it is about 11 o'clock in the morning. You guys have slept pretty late today, and as you do so, Grimdar, you hear a dunk, 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 loud banging on your door.
Hello,
Is this the dwarf?
I'm Grimdar.
The dwarf.
Yes, a mountain dwarf.
Open the door, please.
Okay. I open the door. I'm
Okay.
nude, as usual.
Hello.
Hello.
So yes, you can see that there are two large, heavily armored elves here, standing at your door, looking down at you. Oh my God, sir,
Yes.
get your clothes.
Okay. I close the door.
No, leave the. As you're like trying to close it, they like put their arms out. No, you must. You need to come with us.
Okay, and I start to walk out into the hallway.
No, with your clothes on.
Okay, and I start to close the door.
God,
again.
sir. And they just like barge into the room, and he just like They begin shoving you towards your bed, like in the back, like turning you around, like not really looking at your hat, like hairy asses. Like, ugh, please, sir, clothe yourself.
Okay, I get dressed.
You do need to come with us, sir. You are needed at the palace.
Okay. Is there breakfast?
Sure. Delicious breakfast. The most delicious of breakfasts.
Okay, let me tell my friends, and I run out into the hallway.
Oh, wait, no, and they like
start
grab it like your tunic on the back, and they're like, excuse me.
Yes.
Only you are needed at the palace, sir.
Is it a secret mission?
It is.
Ooh.
Very,
Let's go, Dorg.
very
I
secret.
grab Dorg.
Holy shit, he's just as insane as they told us. The two guards just like start muttering to each other, and they begin ushering you out into the hallway.
Okay. I'm just kind of like throwing Dorg back and forth in my hands.
Okay, so they usher you down towards the spiral staircase. Please.
I'm walking. We're good.
Good.
We're
Okay,
good.
so they take you down to the staircase, and you descend, and you get down into the entrance of the room, and Alessa is just kind of staring there, and she goes, "You'll be fine, sir.
It's a secret mission.
It's not a very good secret if you begin telling people immediately, sir.
Grimdar's walking like super smug.
I'm so important."
Yeah.
Okay, so they take you
Real
out
happy.
out of the doors into the halls or into the street. You can see that the streets are now cleared of most of the damage and destruction in the bodies. The blood has mostly been cleaned up over the course of the morning, and the two royal guards begin leading you towards the entrance of the Palace of Thelihil.
This place looks great. You guys did a great job with the cleanup.
Yes, some of our more powerful magicians have utilized their magic to clean up.
I'm supposed to repair the gate today.
Yes, that's the secret mission you're on.
Oh boy.
Totally, the secret mission is to repair the gate, sir.
But my tools are in the room. I'll be right back.
Well, wait, hold on. We have better tools here, sir.
Better tools?
Very
That's
fine
impossible.
tools.
That's impossible.
Roll for insight. Oh, they rolled a 7.
Well, Grimdar rolled an 8.
You bitch. I mean, they're very good tools. They work well on the iron gates that we have here.
They're not better than my tools. Let me get my tools.
Well, hold on. We'll send the two of us back to get the tools.
All right.
Where are they in your room, sir?
They're next to my bed.
Fantastic. On the small table?
Yes.
About your height?
Yes.
All right, I'll get those tools. And one of the two guards just like very quickly just get him to the keep. Just rushes back towards the tavern. Okay, and this one other guard who is standing here with you just begins again ushering you over towards the palace.
Okay, we're walking.
Okay, so you two reach the palace steps, and you can see that at the doors into the palace that there is a trio of guards here standing with their halberds right next to them, waiting for you as you climb up to the top level of the stairs.
Hello.
Oh yeah, the dwarf.
Yes, I'm Grimdar.
Grimdar.
I'm a mountain Grimdar.
Good. Great. Really great. This way, sir, please.
Excellent, thank you. And I just kind of...
You're desperately needed within the chambers.
I've heard.
Good. So they open the doors for you, and you can see the Great Hall has been mostly returned to its former glory. Shining marble flooring in kind of like large square tiles, as well as the pillars have been restored. And you can see that off to the there's the throne. Like I said, you guys had gone up into the left set of stairs previously. At the top right portion of the stairs, you can see that there is another guard who is standing wait by the stair railing. And he's just ushering the group of royal guards and Grimdar towards him.
Here I come. I'm here, don't worry.
Thank you, dwarf. Your assistance is surely appreciated.
Of course, happy to help.
Okay, so you ascend the steps and you reach this guard, and as you look within, you can see that there is a small chamber here, and that there is a long rectangular chamber or table.
Okay.
And at the opposite side of the table from whence you enter, you can see that there are 4 elderly elves sat here at the table.
Hello.
Please.
I'm
sir?
supposed to fix the gate.
Yes, that is why we brought you here, sir. Please come in and have a seat.
Excellent.
Okay.
And I walk in.
You just walk, and there's a guard who pulls out a chair for you and just
Oh, thank you, sir.
pushes it in for you.
Do you have one for Dorg?
What's a dorg?
This is Dorg.
I feel he'd be better sat on the table, sir. This way he could see better.
Okay.
The chairs would be beneath the height of the table.
And I kind of like bash a little hole in the table to like put Dorg in, like a
Boop,
cup
boop,
holder.
boop. A Dorg holder.
Yeah.
Okay, so great. So Dorg's on the fucking table. This is going perfect for you.
Like basically like it is there. I've just slipped the bone that I hold him with
Sure.
through the table.
Good choice, Grimdar.
It's Grimdar.
So the 4 elders who are sat here across from you look at you a little curiously at first, and then one of the elders who is sat in one of the 2 middle seats just looks at you and he asks you once more, sir, what originally was your intent for coming to Thelihil?
Well, we were coming to help the elves. We heard some bad things when we were back over in
Endon?
yeah, in Endon. That's
This
it.
is where it begins.
Jesus.
Back in Endon.
Yeah, Grimdar's losing his memory. That's
What
great.
what brought you to Endon, sir?
Well, we were sailing from Southmore.
You sailed from Southmore to Endon?
Mm-hmm.
Why did you leave Southmore?
There were some people there that didn't like us. We had some business we had to go to.
This wasn't a legal business, was it?
No, of course not. All above board. Very legal.
Okay, sir. So, could you please inform us of what you do know of the Grey Dwarves? As a dwarf, we would assume you would have some knowledge of this other variant of your species.
Well, they have a lot of obsidian stuff, and they really didn't seem to like me. They called me scum, surface scum.
Oh,
They really didn't like my gloves.
those are fine-looking gloves, sir.
They belong to my king.
Where's your king?
He's unfortunately dead.
Oh,
He was killed in
Oh.
the Underdark.
in the Underdark.
Yes.
Was it by these Grey Dwarves?
No, we didn't know where they were. They came out about halfway between Endon and here.
Oh.
In
So
the
then,
woods.
who killed your king?
He was protecting a dragon. I don't know if we don't know exactly who killed him.
Interesting. What dragon was this?
Cephantis.
I'm not familiar with this name, sir. Where was this dragon?
It was in the Underdark. It was a blue dragon.
Okay, sir. I suppose we should be direct with you. As you are aware of the current political situation and the fear that is wrought within the city of dwarves, there is sadly a negative perception of you within the ranks of the civilians, sir. We fear there would be panic if we strolled a dwarf around in public, carelessly allowing him to repair the gate. It would appear as suspicious, we fear, to the
Well, I
civilians.
got all the dust off.
I understand that, sir. However, dwarf, you still are.
Can you disguise me?
As not a dwarf?
Sure. With a cloak or some spell.
Sir, you're very, to put it bluntly, short and fat.
I could be a halfling.
We don't really have halflings within the city, sir. The majority of the citizens of Thelihil are pure blood elf. There are very few humans here who even have been granted right to live within the city.
You could tie some rocks to my feet and make me taller.
You'd still be fat.
I mean, maybe I'm a rich elf that just happens to eat a lot.
What story do you offer the people in terms of who you are?
I'm a businessman.
From where, sir?
Southmore.
Why did you leave Thelihil?
To visit, I've heard the marble is astounding.
In Southmore?
No, in Thelihil.
In Thelihil?
Yes, I'm
so
visiting
then were you
Thelihil.
born in Southmore?
Yes.
Hey.
And how did you make your wealth?
Not that far. What would a typical profession for an elf be?
An elf?
Sure.
Well, it depends if you live here in Thelihil. We have most commonly found merchants and sources of trade. Fletchers, blacksmiths, masons, miners.
I could be a miner or a mason.
So you're a fat, rich miner.
I
who's-
sell gems.
Gems?
Gems.
Where do you get the gems from?
I mine them.
From where, sir?
Underground. Where else do you find gems? They're in the ground.
Roll for performance.
Okay.
See to what degree.
No, that's a 4.
So the,
I mean, that wasn't a performance. They
No,
are underground.
I understand.
Sure.
It's just in terms of them genuinely believing how successful this ploy would be. The 3 other council members just kind of hush this central one and lean in and begin whispering, slightly out of earshot for you. And after a brief moment of convening, they just kind of part once more, and this elder looks at you again, and he just says, "Sir, we don't want to ask you to leave, because we are forever indebted and thankful for what you've done for the city of Thelihil. But we cannot, in this period in which King Arland has recently died, permit a dwarf, even feigned existence, disguised even, to walk so freely within the walls of Thelihil.
What if you told them I was a performer visiting from Southmore?
Again, sir, you are a dwarf. The concern exclusively exists with your race, not your motivation for being here. The suspicions would arise that you have come here under a false pretense of performance and would be an additional source of threat for the elves here. Should you be able, as a dwarf and your bink, your powerful gloves, sir, falsely salvage and repair the Iron Gate, or should you simply here, we know now that the Grey Dwarves have the ability to devastate the ground itself, it seems, with this powerful object they had at the gates. We fear that they could dig up should someone give them access.
What do you want me to do? You don't want me to leave, but you don't want me to stay. What do I do?
There is a way we feel we could appease the crowds and offer you an opportunity to prove your loyalty to Thelihil.
Okay.
It would be merely a staged trial, sir, where we would absolutely find you innocent. However, this is typically the way in which loyalty of those outside of Thelihil prove their loyalty to the crown, which sadly now is lost with the death of Arland. But we believe that should we place you in front of the citizens for a public trial, that the citizens would find the interrogation entirely peaceful, and that you are indeed a true citizen and loyal friend of Thelihil.
Okay.
We will, as we would say, take it very easy on you, sir. This is a trial only to appease the people.
I believe them. I don't believe you.
What? Whatever do you mean?
Grimdar believes them. I don't believe you.
We supposed that we would meet in about an hour, sir, in the town center. We will give you permission to return to your...
the center of town, so I'm going to be, like, strung up in the fucking stockades. Can't wait. That sounds great. I'll go get some breakfast then.
We were going to say that should you like to retrieve your friends, we will permit you to have your friends testify on your behalf.
Great.
So this way they could bear witness to your loyalty to the crown.
That sounds perfect.
Good,
Great.
sir. Thank you.
I'll go get them.
Thank you very much for understanding. We will have the guards, as required, assist you back in your journey toward the tavern, though, sir.
Excellent. Thank you.
Thank you for understanding. This is the best thing for the city of Thelihil.
Of course. And I pulled Dorg out of the table. There's just a hole where I had smashed him through the table.
Okay. So the royal guards just open the door for you, and you walk back out through the entrance hall. Yeah?
Yep.
Okay. So you are back out into the streets of the city of Thelihil, and as you are walking through and you are escorted by these royal guards, you can see that there are several citizens who are just kind of at the corners of buildings, at the beginnings of alleyways, just stopping and kind of like hushedly looking at each other and whispering and pointing at you.
Hello.
Shh, sir, please.
Oh, okay.
Please, secret mission.
Hello.
It's still a secret hello. It's still a secret mission, sir, that you appease the citizens.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Please,
right. Okay.
Maintain. Thank you, sir.
We gotta be quiet, Dorg.
Yes, Dorg as well, please. Silence.
Okay.
Thank you, Dorg. So they lead you back to the tavern, and at this time, the 3 of your friends are waking up in your rooms.
And like I just like put my arm like over Olive's
Like it's my
chest.
face? Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then like I move it up onto her
That's very
face.
different.
Stretching.
Good morning, Olive.
It's not a good morning.
Bran, you awaken alone in your room.
I'm just stretch all this room. Right? Oh, it's great.
Yep.
And I'm gonna kind of pull out the greatsword again and be like, "This is awesome."
Just love this
Just love
fucking
the sword.
sword.
I'm gonna. Oh, I got a room. I'm gonna Arcana check it because I haven't
Okay.
done that yet.
Okay.
Might as well.
Roll away, sir.
Oh, that's 19, so 20 with bonus.
20 with bonus? Okay. So yes, you can tell that this is an ancient forged silver sword. It is magically imbued despite its age. You can tell that it is hundreds of years old, that it is a hereditary family sword of the Roronas, and that there is some kind of magical power imbued within this sword that prevents tarnish and wear.
And probably shouldn't bring it to court. But hey, who listens to
you
Olive?
Oh, I'm definitely fucking bro. You
Well, of
insane?
course you are.
What? I'm assuming maybe some people can't use it. That's why they kind of just let me walk off with it.
Okay. So, you guys awaken. Are you coming out of your rooms?
I talked to Pepe. Notice anything interesting last night?
Wait.
Did you fall asleep, Pepe?
No. No. Roll for insight. Pepe rolled a 16.
You're gonna try to beat a charismatic tiefling here.
Pepe doesn't understand charisma. He is charisma.
You're right. You're right.
Hey, come on, party time.
Ho
What'd you roll, charisma lady?
13.
Ooh,
He wins.
So
Because insight's actually not charisma, though.
Huh? Insight is wisdom. Yes.
Yeah, so
Deception is
yeah.
charisma. That's why he deceived you.
Son of a bitch.
So he just kind of like tips his hat and he's like, oh, yeah, no, I kept watch all night.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, there wasn't anybody.
Yeah.
There's weird footprints on the ground, though.
Where?
In the room.
I look down. What do they look like?
They just look like large, dusty, like armored footprints.
And they weren't there when I went to sleep, right?
No.
What? There's like a trail. Like, what does it look like? It
It
went
walks
through?
up towards the edge of your bed and then turns back towards the door.
I was on that edge of the bed.
Oh boy. All right, Pepe, come back in the hat.
Okay. So warm. I'm gonna go to bed now. Okay.
Yeah, because you stayed up so late, right?
Yeah, I'm so tired.
Yeah, I bet you are.
Really need my rest.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
And you just hear like a little snort coming out of your hat.
It's like super fake snoring. He keeps like opening his eyes to check.
Yeah, he's like one eye open.
What?
or
she
one eye
watching
on the
yet?
eight.
She looking yet?
Okay. So, Bran, do you step out of your room?
Yep.
Okay. So the three of you meet in the hallway.
Before that, actually, before I leave, can I do like an Arcana check on those footsteps and see if they left an Arcana trail, like a
Sure.
magical trail?
Yeah, absolutely.
Also, I'm not wearing my cloak, just my tunic
Alright,
and
it's gonna be a rough
the
night.
giant flower.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Okay. So yeah, dust. It feels like really dusty dust.
Okay.
Okay.
So, do I see this?
No, Carl had done this before the doors opened.
Okay.
So
Brian, did you
now
have
Olive
dusty
opens the
footprints
door.
in your room?
I don't think so, and I'm gonna look.
Yes, there are also a set of dusty footprints in your room as well.
What the fuck? How did somebody sneak in my room? That doesn't make any sense.
You ordered a peanut.
I didn't. Did I get my peanuts?
I mean, you can look on your bed and see if you're...
I look on the bed or the nightstand, whatever's there.
Oh yeah, right at the edge of like your blankets where the feet were, there's just like a thrown line of like thrown peanuts at your feet.
What the fuck? All right, so I'm gonna gather those peanuts up.
Okay.
About how many are there?
There's like 25 peanuts.
Ha!
Satisfyingly salty.
Roll.
Oh Jesus! Where is it? I don't know where it is. Huh? Only 20%.
20%.
Not
Not
very
enough
good.
A
salt.
little unsalted. Not salty enough for Brad. So yes, the three of you convene here in the hallway.
Where's Grimdar?
Grimdar's door is suspiciously still open.
I'm gonna step inside his room.
Okay, so yeah, you can see that Grimdar's belongings are gone. His clothing is gone. Dorg is gone.
Oh
You
my
can see
god,
that
Grimdar's dead!
on the nightstand next to his bed, though, is a small little bag that has kind of like a little pickaxe and things pointing out of it.
I'm gonna take it.
Okay, so you take Grimdar's masonry tools for him, his supplies.
Yep, never getting those back.
I'm I'm gonna go downstairs and talk to the barkeep,
Okay, so you talk to Elisa.
I
Yeah.
follow Olive.
and I ask her, "Have you seen our friend, our dwarf friend?"
Oh, the dwarf. Yes, he went out this morning with the royal guards who came for him.
Why?
They said something about how he was needed at the chambers within the palace, so I directed them to his room.
Chambers? Howland chambers. I know some chambers, and they're not very good.
You would
Like a
imagine-
prison?
Oh no.
Okay,
No, usually
okay.
the elders' chambers in the palace where they discuss and have meetings with the king.
I'm assuming you wouldn't know why he would go there.
Oh no, they said they wanted him to help them do something with the walls or with the gate, I believe.
Okay.
You see, I don't trust them just like taking him out of his bed in the morning and leaving us here.
Yeah, plus 2 royal guards needed to build a wall.
Do I begin to hear this as I come downstairs?
Yes.
So I hear that they took him to repair the wall.
Yes.
Okay, well that's not true.
He's dead.
His tools were still in the room.
Oh. Alright, thanks for your time in the bed.
Oh, of
Oh,
course.
also,
Yes.
did anyone come in possibly wearing armor at some point last night?
Oh yes, the
What?
Peanut Man.
Yeah, he just threw them on my bed and broke
What?
into my room.
The Peanut Man.
He didn't knock on the door. He just came in and threw
We
them at
didn't
me.
ask
That's how
for
he does
peanuts.
it.
What the fuck?
Oh, yes, he usually just comes down the chimney at night
Am I?
But
just
we did
delivers
not.
from his
Yeah,
large
hit me. Am I still dreaming?
satchel of peanuts.
What the
Alright, no.
kind of place is that? I thought the Lucky Tuck was fucked up, but what the?
But wait,
Wait,
we
was
didn't
there
order.
dust in these peanuts? Am I gonna be fucked up all day?
Dust?
Dust?
No, no,
No?
no. Salt. Just
Not
salt.
not enough, by the way. Need a little more salt.
Well, we should
Apparently the
probably write
Peanut
him
Man-
a letter and send it to him. Make sure that he reads all the letters he receives.
We didn't order peanuts, so why did he come to our room?
What's the Peanut Man's name?
The Peanut Man.
No, what's his name?
Oh, I don't know.
Is it Nick?
No, I'm not sure what his name is. He just is always in town, and
He just likes to come into
usually-
people's rooms without.
Is he even an elf?
Oh, yes, he is. He's a very large, jolly elf.
Very large
That
jelly elf.
wears a peanut
Do a
suit.
bunch of humans work for him in his peanut factory? Like, is it reversed?
Possibly, I'm not sure.
So he just likes to come in around in people's houses and rooms without even ordering those so-called peanuts.
Oh, yes, especially during this time of year.
I didn't sign up for that.
Oh, well, did he leave you peanuts?
No,
Oh, then it must be that you did not.
I don't believe in this.
You
I'm
didn't
sorry.
earn peanuts.
No, I don't care
Yeah,
about
all right.
peanuts.
So,
ask for
am I
peanuts.
rolling for insight or?
I mean, sure. I'll roll for. Even though it's not really deception because you're not lying.
She's not lying.
No.
All right, 10.
He's real.
Yeah, the Peanut Man is real, children. Believe! Believe!
So I rolled a 10.
I mean, yeah, she's not lying.
Okay.
There's just a man here who delivers peanuts in town.
All right, I'm gonna go find my friend now. Bye.
Thank
We've
you.
had this rigorous discussion about the Peanut
Of
Man.
course.
Rudolph the red-nosed peanut deer.
Is he in the inn now?
No, but you arrive back at the doors.
Hello.
Where the hell were you?
Hey,
I was at the castle.
What were you doing there?
There are the 3 royal guards right behind Grimdar.
and what do they look like?
I mean, they're elves clad in large silvery armor.
Is their middle name
looks like
also
plate.
Jack?
No, it's not a common
I
middle
mean,
name here within the city.
They might have like came. I was gonna say they might have came into our room to look for Grimdar, but they knocked on his door. They did.
Did they?
Yeah.
Yes.
They
we
like
do
banged
now?
on the door.
Yes.
Did we know that?
They did.
Grimdar, why
I mean,
didn't you bring me with you?
They wouldn't let me. It was a secret mission. I'm gonna be on trial.
Jesus Christ.
Why are you gonna be on trial? And I look at the guards. What the fuck is going on here?
Oh, as the council members, the chamber, they decided that to demonstrate loyalty to the citizens of Thelihil, that Grimdar would stand in a feigned public trial, so this way he can demonstrate his loyalty to the city of Thelihil.
He already demonstrated his loyalty by slaughtering dwarves,
Yes,
and many soldiers can testify.
that is part of the reason why we consider it a feigned trial, sir, because we are going to be bringing all of these people out to demonstrate to the citizens in a significant singular public display his loyalty, instead of assuming that there would be some kind of rumor that would spread.
Solve me. No, please. No, come on. I'm not doing anything.
But
I'm so confused.
we would hope that having the citizens
nothing.
appear within the courtyard of the center of the city, that everyone would be able to, for themselves, see in a kind of unifying moment that our young friend here, Grimdar, is indeed a loyal and friendly dwarf to the citizens of Thelihil and means no harm.
Do you guys ever let dwarves in the city?
No, that is exactly why we feel the need to do this. This is a first-time occurrence and something that the 4 elders have convened with since last night, since he was seen with all of you within the palace chambers.
Even though we helped destroy a threat that was going to probably kill everyone in your city.
Oh yes, absolutely. We do understand and we appreciate the assistance, but understand as well that there are still thousands of citizens who have survived here, and not all of them saw your friend here assist us.
Cool. I just want to let you know,
Yes.
if he dies, you all die.
Oh, well, you are still here within Thelihil.
I will make sure you all die.
Interesting.
Can I do an intimidation?
Sure.
Okay.
What she said.
18 plus 7. 25.
Okay, so 25?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, they you know, I mean, we'll do the counter roll, but their charisma is not high enough
Okay.
to realistically succeed that. Oh yeah, please understand, my lady, that no harm is to come to your friend. This is purely so this way the citizens of Thelihil can, you know, honor your friend in the proper way.
Okay. I'll keep an eye on you.
Thank you for understanding.
Yeah.
Sir, your tools, and you said you wanted to gather your friends.
Yes, where are my tools? You sent a guard to get my tools.
Yes, and there's kind of like just a guard literally walking around like the tavern, just looking at the tables.
Did I
Tools!
did I see that he took them?
I mean, you were in the hallway and you saw him
mean-
walk inside the room, so it's not a definitive visual that you would have had of him taking it because they were on his nightstand. So like, you know, he would have walked in and taken, so you would have just seen him enter.
Really, he couldn't find the tools in his room.
Oh,
I hand them to Grimdar.
Oh, thank you, Bran.
oh, yeah. I'm certain he was confused simply when he entered the tavern. He just looks over and he just kind of points, and one of the other 3 guards goes over and taps on this guy's shoulder and, oh, I'm so sorry, I was confused.
Grimdar is tools.
Yes, sorry for my confusion.
That's okay. These are my tools.
Good. Now you do have them, and you will be able to, after the trial, assist with the reconstruction of the Iron Gate.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Because without his assistance, it'll probably fall again.
Yes, we do understand, sir.
Or this whole city will fall.
And by probably, I mean it will.
Yes, sir, we understand. We do know that your friend here is very valuable to you as well as to us, and we only want to make him feel most welcome within the city of Thelihil.
If only
By
you
putting
knew,
him on trial.
and if
Oh,
only
yes.
you knew what's going outside your city.
I'm just clacking like Dory's jaw.
Grimdar, I'm just gonna like stop him. Stop.
What?
Stop.
He's hungry.
Okay. So,
I'm gonna lean in so only Grimdar can hear me.
okay.
Stop fucking talking to Dorg in front of the elves. You're really freaking everybody out.
Oh, okay.
I'm serious.
Okay.
Can we have a moment
They
with,
might kill you.
with our friends
Okay.
for a second?
Oh, yes, of course. We'll wait right outside on the steps.
Okay.
Madam, please. Excuse us. And they close the door.
Good.
So
Thank
what
you.
happened in there?
Well, they just said that, you know, they don't like dwarves, which is pretty normal.
No, it's fine. Let's get out of here. Fuck everything else. Let's go.
But the trial, I gotta
Fuck
repair the
trial.
wall.
Fuck the trial. Let's go.
Grimdar,
Do we all agree on that?
Because if he's dying or if he's getting some, no, I'll just blast into everything, baby.
Because honestly, this sounds like
I don't
No,
care. I don't trust
right.
anybody.
Yeah,
After
I
what we
don't-
dealt
that it
with.
was, they said that it was just for me to prove to the city that I'm a good mountain dwarf.
I don't trust it though. If
I
they
think you killing their enemy proved enough. You don't need
Yeah.
some trial. Let's get out of here. We did them a favor. Now they're blaming us. Let's get out.
stop laughing over there.
What do you mean?
they kicked me out of the keep.
And he's got their sword with them right now. They're the sword thing that everyone.
Bing bing.
Don't do that.
It's so awesome. I'm just gonna hold it above all. Look at it. You don't have
really
anything
is
like
so
this, do you?
pretty.
Look at it. Woo! And I'm gonna put it away. Is it just glowing?
Okay.
Anyway.
I mean,
I don't know.
Vote for leaving.
If we leave and the dwarves come back, the city will be overrun.
Okay, and what was the reason why we came here again? I really don't remember.
To talk to them about the Scourge of the King, and possibly to go to hell.
But the thing
But I don't remember.
here's the thing.
I thought the druids were going to help with that, but so much has happened.
If we spend time in this
we spent
trial,
time in that fuck world. I don't know.
If we spend time in this trial, there's other shit going on. Probably Lolth and my grandfather are doing shit right now, taking over the other cities.
They're fighting each other. Oh shit! They couldn't take over Renya.
But we need to find out. We need to get out of here now.
If they do, fucked. We're so fucked.
How far are we from Renya?
Oh my god, pretty far.
Yeah.
Since we're like all the way at the edge of the Great Wood.
Where's the next closest?
Well, it would be Endon or Hoth.
Yeah, you would pass through. Remember your map that if you're up here in the northeastern portion of the Great Wood,
Right.
if you came out straight to the west, you would be above Hoth, right through the area that was Thelihil, the real sinking hole, and then have to go over that.
We've been to Hoth already, right?
But
That
we,
was
Hoth died.
That was the one where
Hoth
everything
is
happened.
gone.
Yeah.
so, but we still need to get to hell. I think.
Well, we should maybe go back to Hoth and see that if that is any portal left, if that portal left anything behind, that I could
I love
probably
how many choices I give you.
But the druid, we need the druid's help, don't we? Or do we need the elves' help? I can't remember. Does anybody
I don't know.
remember?
Where's our
I actually don't remember.
Where's our friend? What happened to him?
Ilan Ellis?
Pepe?
No, not Pepe.
Ilan
not-
Ellis?
Yeah, no, the
No,
other
he
one.
got
He went to the tree.
Yeah, he's in the tree.
He's in the tree. We need
Yeah.
to.
Yeah,
Nora,
yeah.
Nora went to the
Nora.
U-Bloom.
And so did Marek.
Marek.
So why don't we try to go back?
I really don't want to go back to that place. It was weird.
But if we grab-
Everybody was so happy.
But if we grab
Yeah.
him and then get the fuck out. Where's Tuck? Oh, he's in the other city.
Tuck's fucking pigs.
Yeah. You're right.
He really is.
He really is, literally is fucking pigs.
Okay. All right.
So, I guess.
We're wasting time.
Well, if I feel as though we have to somewhat trust the elves, because
Really?
Do you want? Okay, so Zadilia's in ruins. Thelihil's next. You don't want to stop it.
We came here for the
What do we
elves.
have
We should
proof?
trust the elves.
We have no proof that to what the enemy's coming to them. Do we have anything to prove to them?
Yes, the dwarfs just attacked here. What do you mean?
But I mean, like
They're
Lolth's-
werewolves. Dwarves.
Werewolves.
Wolves.
Also,
That's
Grendel.
terrifying.
Grendel did get away.
No, he didn't. He was fucking
yeah.
slaughtered.
Yeah, we.
Oh,
Could.
you're right. The knees.
Yeah. Good job, Olive. 1 for 2. Just kind of slap her on the back.
That's another thing Grimdar blacked out. Just forgot.
So then, what do you say then? What does everyone want to do?
I don't want to abandon my people.
No, but
Yeah, they made me sleep in a tavern. I'm really salty about
Unless
it. Made up for the fact that those peanuts
it's
weren't
peanuts,
that salty.
yeah. Unless we go to this thing and we're prepared to
Flee?
fight people off and
oh,
all.
I'm
Like,
ready, and I'm just like my hands are fizzing with the weapons right now. Like I'm ready to phase them in.
So this trial is it literally everyone in the area?
In town?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's to prove to
About
them
how
that
many
I'm,
people
that I'm a
is
good
that?
dwarf.
It's a few thousand, so about 3,000 total people will be. But that most of that is civilians. Like, remember that during the siege of Thelihil, the militia of Thelihil was sent out, and many of the guards died. That was why they had to send the royal guards to get Grimdar.
It's up to you guys. It's either we sneak out and leave, or we go to this trial, see how it goes. If something goes wrong, we grab everyone and fucking leave.
I can't put people to sleep. I was gonna try to like put the guards to sleep, and so we can have less of a chance of losing in case that happens. But all I do is kill.
I can
I
juggle
mean-
and distract everyone.
I can.
Grimdar, they'll all be looking at you anyway.
I can also just spread my wings and like
That's
scare
true.
everyone in the area, so we can just go.
All right, then let's do the trial.
I mean, they want to play
Okay.
politics. Let's play politics.
I don't like politics.
Oh, I do.
What was that?
Just hear a weird voice. I fucking love this.
Do we recognize it?
scariest thing that's happened. Who is it? You just look around for Adonaides. Huh.
I go out to
Where's
the
he, dork?
I go out to the guard
Devil
people and I
divine.
ask when this trial's supposed to be.
Well, it should be starting soon.
Soon as in like now.
A few minutes, yes,
Okay.
please, if you
Okay.
could gather your friends.
Okay.
I'll be in a bit. I'm gonna check the perimeter.
Okay.
Well, you do that. Do you want to come with me, Grimdar?
Sure.
Your Grimdar.
I thought
She
you
said
you-
Grimdar.
Yeah.
She looked at me and said Grimdar.
No,
I
come
said, do
with
you
me
want to
and
come with
Oh,
me?
I didn't hear the
I
end.
didn't hear
That's why.
end.
That's
Yeah.
why.
I did not hear end either. Where are you guys going?
We're going to
I zoned
the...
out. It's so shiny.
Jesus Christ. We're going to the trial thing.
Well, aren't we all going?
Yes, but...
I'm checking the perimeter if you want to come with me real quick.
Well, then you check with
I mean, I'll be super obvious.
Why? Oh, your sword.
Yeah, the flower.
Never mind. You're coming with us.
Yeah, all right.
You check the perimeter. You ready, Grimdar?
Yep.
You got Dorg?
Got Dorg.
Okay, just don't talk to him during the trial.
Please,
Okay.
please put Dorg away.
All right, I'll like slip him into my belt.
It's
Yeah,
very
he needs to
important
sleep.
that they know that you're not super insane.
Yeah, he's in the belt. He's good to go.
So you have a skull visible from your belt.
Put him in your pants.
no.
Right in the front.
He's just really
I'll put
happy
him,
to
I'll
be
put
in
him in
this
my
trial.
bag.
In your back?
Yeah.
Just so
Like in my
excited to meet all
back.
the
Like
elves.
Grimdar's. It's just like,
He's safe.
we know how to have fun on the mountain.
That was good.
Chomp chomp, it's only teeth. Dorg doesn't have a tongue anymore.
It's a boner.
Dorg sucked his own tongue off.
On that note,
So he's in your pants now, right? Is that
No, he's in my
He's
bag.
in your bag.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
okay,
So-
we're headed to the, what is
and
it,
you're
center of
coming
town?
with?
Yes.
Okay, so the three of you step out. You see that there's the 4 royal guards here who are waiting for you. And
How's it 4? It was just 3.
it
No,
was
it was-
3,
it
but
was
there was
3 and
one
then-
inside of the tavern who
Oh,
had been
okay.
sent back for the tools.
Okay, you guys ready to take us over to the trial?
Yes, please. Thank you. We appreciate that you are here to testify on your friend's behalf. We believe that the kind sentiment of his friends will be sufficient in a display to the citizens of Thelihil. Thank you. Okay, so they take you out, and you guys begin walking back towards the front area, right out front of the iron gate that is still collapsed and wide open. I'll make that very clear. A wide open iron gate that's still there on the ground, broken in pieces.
Oh, we'll just go repair it real quick.
And you are led right next to that fountain in the central portion of the courtyard. And there is a large crowd that is gathered, and the guards come up with you, and they walk through this brief, small clearing and bring exclusively Grimdar. They do keep 2 guards back with Bran and Nina, and the other 2 guards bring Grimdar towards this center portion of the courtyard.
Okay.
Thank
I'm
you.
quiet. I remember from earlier.
Okay, thank you, sir. Please, elders, come forth. And you see that the crowd also, again, opens right in the area from whence you came, and the 4 elders walk forward. They are, like I said, older men, very old. They're wearing gray cloaks, and all of them step forward and are standing adjacent to Grimdar and the 2 royal guards.
Am I
here.
able to see anything from outside?
Yes, should you climb the stairs, you would be able to look back. It's a little bit further up the city, so you would be kind of looking at about a distance of like 250 feet.
Okay.
But you can still definitely make out like the crowd, like it is.
Anything
Nope.
suspicious around here that I would looks like said cloaked man or something in the crowd?
No. You look out, and it looks mostly like women and children who are here, just all of them whispering to each other. And you can see that there are royal guards scattered throughout the crowd.
Can I listen to what they're whispering?
No, you're a few hundred feet
Oh,
away.
okay,
Like you're still. I would assume that you're asking from the position of you were on like
Oh.
the second floor of the tavern or something.
Okay.
And you would be looking out over the elevations of the other smaller buildings en route to where
Okay.
this is happening.
Okay.
But yes, you can see the smaller roofs, like there's, houses and other small merchant stores en route back toward the courtyard. But you can see the courtyard from where you are and the small fountain. So you can see in the distance, obviously 4 individuals standing in the center, 2 taller guards, and you see like a very smaller man
Okay.
standing next to them, which you do assume is Grimdar.
I just want to go and start to blend into the crowd that's watching them. and get a
Okay,
little
so
closer.
you leave the tavern and you step
But I'm
down
going
and
to
you.
pull my hood a little
Okay.
over so I can hide my face.
Okay. All right. So yes, you successfully blended into the crowd, and the 2 royal guards are standing here with Grimdar on either side of you, and the 4 council members who are here. The older one, who spoke to you previously, steps forward into the crowd, and he looks out and addresses them all simultaneously, and says, "Please, thank you all so much for attending this. As you all know, last evening there was a terrible riot, that we will call it, of an invasion of the monstrous Grey Dwarves that we have been so readily battling off these last 50 years. The last evening there was, thankfully, a small grouping of travelers who witnessed the siege of these vile combatants who threatened our safety and the sanctity of our homes. We stand before you with one of these 4 combatants who assisted in the defense of Thelihil, and a man we do know to be true and honest and kind. But we understand that some of you are fearful because of his appearances, to put it simply. But we stand before all of you in an effort to prove the loyalty of this man to the citizens here today. And you can kind of hear the crowd begins like murmuring and stuff like that, and you hear a few like louder voices like, "Fucking dwarf!"
Hello.
Sir, please. Shh. The trial will commence as is typically done in fashion of demonstrations of loyalty. The first trial for our dwarf friend here is the unarmed man. Sir, could you please remove your clothing and your weapons
Like completely.
to your loincloth, sir?
Okay, I do that.
So Grimdar just begins in front of the crowd, taking off everything, your gauntlets as well.
Okay.
You pile them next to you. So Grimdar is just standing in front of the crowd,
Great.
belly out.
Okay.
Just his loincloth covering over his private parts.
Okay.
And yes, you do.
I was just like, God damn it, why is he gonna make
Where's
it?
Pepe?
Yeah, you don't know that they told me to do that. You're like,
so
oh,
I don't
fuck. He's getting nude
It's
again.
already started. This is just his coping shit. Okay. Sir, we ask you to do this so this way the citizens of Thelihil can see that you have nothing to hide from them. Quite literally. The next portion of the trial, we do apologize in advance, is a bit more demanding of you than you might be acquiescent to, but we ask only that you please answer our questions honestly.
Sure.
Thank you. And he just kind of turns to one of the other guards, and he just beckons the one guard away, and the other guard stands in front of you with his large silver-clad armor, and he just pushes his gauntlets together
God.
and then wallops you in the face. So we're going to see how hard you are walloped. You are struck right in the jaw with his silver gauntlet.
Great.
And you are dealt 9 damage
Okay.
as you are punched heavily and forcefully right in the jaw. And the elder steps forward after this punch lands, and you're just kind of shocked and a little bit dazed. And he, in front of the crowd, gestures towards you and he says, "Sir, do you know the name of the Grey Dwarf King?"
Yes, Grendel.
And he looks out towards the crowd and he says, "As you can see here, sirs and ladies in the crowd, this man still believes that Grendel was the king of the Grey Dwarves. He is unaware of the princehood title of Grendel and of his father being the true king of the Grey Dwarf city that lurks deep within the ground. This man is unaware of the plot that attempted to defile our kingdom. Thank you, sir."
You're welcome.
And the royal guard just kind of looks over at the elder, and the elder just kind of looks out at the crowd, and the crowd is still murmuring, and the royal guard just receives another nod from the elder.
To be clear, you mean Grendel's father, not my father?
Grendel's
okay,
father,
great.
yes.
I was like, no, he's dead.
So this man strikes you again with the opposite hand and strikes you in the other side of your face,
Okay.
dealing
Great.
6 damage this time as you are
Okay.
struck in the face.
I'm
Okay.
starting to weave myself into the crowd even closer.
Okay. Sir, what was your plan to come to Thelihil and your reasoning for it?
Well, we came here to help you guys out. We were in Endon and heard that some things were not going well here, and we came over here as fast as we could to try to help out.
As you can see here, sirs and ladies, that this man testifies that he was sent on the behalf of the kind druids that we have allied ourselves with from the nation of Endon. We can speak with one of the elders as quickly as we possibly can to verify the tale of this man should we find one of the 3 elders of Endon. As quickly as possible, we will send out...
Oh, no. Oh, we're fucked.
We will send out a
I'm
man
dead.
to
See you
receive word
guys.
from Endon. Thank
Yeah,
you.
good luck. That's me, not good. Oh, God.
Okay. And the royal guard looks over and he receives a nod once more from the elder.
I take a step forward.
Out of the crowd?
Yes, towards Grimdar.
Out of the crowd?
Yes.
Okay, so I have to roll for all of them to see whether or not they perceive you entering and breaking the circle.
So we are at the front of the crowd, though,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Okay.
Okay, so one of the guards, nat 20s, and definitively sees that someone takes like a small step out. Please, maintain the security of the circle. You can see that there are guards that kind of work their way towards the front of the circle and begin ushering people back in. And you can see that there is a guard only a few steps away from you going, please, sirs and ladies, maintain the circle.
I'm
Thank
just
you.
like weaving myself through even closer.
I mean, at least we're
Do I
like
hear
at
anything
the
at all?
front. We're
Yeah.
like there.
Saying anything in particular?
You can hear the crowd beginning to murmur inside of like the favor of Grimdar.
Okay.
Slightly.
Okay.
Take those hits, bud.
Okay. So the royal guard again strikes you in the face for 7 damage this time.
Okay.
As he just kind of like wallops you right in the nose.
Ooh.
Ow.
And he just looks over towards the elder, and the elder steps forward and he says, Sir, do you recall any of the elves that you assisted within your defense of Thelihil, and any who could testify on your behalf?
Well, there were 2 that I saved from a werewolf, but I'm not sure of their names. We also met Mike, who would vouch for me on my behalf. We saved him and his family. I don't know the names of the 2 that I saved from the werewolf, and I make like a smashing motion, see if they like.
And you can,
Yell.
yes, you can see that 2 of the royal guards turn around and go, "Aye, this man did save us at the gates." Okay, and you said Mike's name as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so the elder turns around and he calls forth, "Michaela, please." And Mike just kind of like comes out of the crowd and he's just looking around at everyone and goes, "Please, ladies and gentlemen, understand that this man was there with me in the royal chambers and assisted as I and his companions slew the werewolf Grendel." And the crowd just begins like, "Oh, fuck, man. Like, holy shit. Like, they killed that werewolf guy." That's fucking badass. And you hear like, "Yay!" Like a few minor like clattering applauses without. And Mike just waves to the crowd. "Thank you all.
I know, I'm great.
Yes, did kill Grendel. Thank you all." Okay.
I was the one who killed him.
Oh, you
Yeah.
killed the king.
Yeah, you did.
And the king.
Does she say it?
No, I say it to myself.
You're thinking in your head.
I killed the king. Oh, I gotta go.
He slid down the wall like a meatloaf.
Okay, so you can see the royal guard turn once more to the elder, and the elder kind of just goes like that. And the royal guard takes a step back from Grimdar, and you're just kind of like, oh,
Yeah.
it's like bleeding from the mouth pretty densely, and the crowd appears overall satisfied thus far. And the elder, oh yes, I did say thus far. The elder then steps forward and he says, "Please, ladies and gentlemen, understand that this man has also offered his assistance in the reconstruction and defense security of the Iron Gate that will go back up to maintain our sense of sanctuary here within Thelihil, and that we have already spoken with the masons of the city, and they have verified that they will happily work with this dwarf who has a history of stone cutting and familiarity with mining expeditions. Thank you, sir."
You're welcome. And I go like this with my gauntlets aren't on them. So I'll-
Just punch your hands
Yeah.
together. Okay. There is one more request that we have of you, sir, while you are still here in public.
Sure.
And the elder just kind of takes a step forward to you, and he pulls out a small vial.
How close am I?
I mean, the circle extends out about 40 feet.
Okay, so I'm at least 40 feet
Yeah.
now.
So he pulls out a small vial, and it's like a clear but slightly green tinged liquid. Sir, we ask that you please understand that when you drink this potion will demand that you speak only the truth.
Okay, oh my Grimdar!
Shit.
It's what Grimdar would do.
So
Okay.
we definitely hear this and see.
Yes.
He just.
And you see him just cracking it. Okay.
I'm Mr. Like, let's get the fuck
I'm
out of
You
here.
have to
Visibly
make
stressed.
a Constitution saving throw, but you do have advantage
Okay.
as your dwarven resilience to poisons.
Constitution saving.
Yes.
That would be 20.
Okay.
Please.
And 20 was the better roll.
Okay. So as you feel it slide down your mouth, it's kind of like a chilled feeling as it goes down into your like core of your belly.
Okay.
You don't feel any real pain, but you shiver slightly because of the chill that overwhelms you.
Okay.
Sir, we have one final question.
Sure.
The fate of King Arland, and you cannot lie.
Oh, fuck.
Jesus Christ.
I hear this, right?
Yes, you
Pepe,
do.
it's time to go.
Solo campaign! Oh, no!
I start turning back. I just start going
Start
back.
creeping backwards.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah. You start going back. I'll be ready.
But I'm walking.
To be
I'm
clear,
out.
I don't have to. I'm not like
Don't make it look obvious.
Yeah, yeah.
calling like true facts. I can word it however I want as long as it is truth.
Within reason, yes.
Okay.
And you will have to make a deception should there be any sense of mistruth
sure.
within, and
Okay.
they will have 4 people checking insight against you.
Okay.
Okay. Go ahead, sir.
Grendel unfortunately had taken King Arland. When we went into the throne room, there was a dying elf that pointed behind him to the throne, to the left corridor behind it, and said King Arland's name. So we ran in there, and Grendel had him by the throat. And in our attempts to stop Grendel and save King Arland, he suffered a blow and flew into the wall, and was gravely injured.
Okay. Well, I feel like there wasn't a lie in it, so they all longfully look at you, and somberly the crowd begins like with a very loud, gasp as many of the people learn that the tragic fate of the king is indeed true, that the rumors that have been spread are sincere, and that King Arland has indeed died during the siege of the city of Thelihil.
They didn't ask for a name. They just asked how
Correct.
he died.
Well, that's why I said you'll be rewarded for the quality of your speech this evening.
Yep.
So, the 4 elders kind of look out towards the crowd, and the crowd is now seemingly satisfied as many of them begin to just whisper among themselves, "Oh, fuck, Arland! My God, these grey dwarfs are monsters. Thank God this man was here to help us." And you can hear these claims of the women and children as, like, a small round of applause begins and kind of overwhelms the circle around Grimdar, and until you can see that most of the citizens within here are clapping for you. So the royal guard steps over to you, and he hands you your clothing and your gauntlets.
I put everything back on.
Thank you, sir, for your assistance here today.
Of course.
Now, we ask that you please do take care in your rest here for the rest of the day. Understand that no citizen now here, and he just kind of like looks around, will offer any harm or mistreatment to this man or his companions while here within the sanctuary of Thelihil. These are our friends, and we shall treat them as common citizens and friends as such. And the crowd just kind of like begins to disperse, and the elder who was announcing everything to you steps forward, and as you're finishing donning all of your clothing, he just leans down and pats you on the shoulder, and he says, "Thank you so much, sir, for your contributions today and the satisfaction deemed from the crowd.
Of course, it's what was required, I understand.
We do have one further question of you.
Sure.
It is a question that we feel would be better asked when you are in a more satisfied state, so we offer you meals and delights within the city and a chance to rest, and should you please meet with us later this evening at our chambers, you will be welcomed by the royal guard at the palace doors, and we can discuss the request that we have for you.
Sure, with my friends as well?
You may bring your friends with you to the royal chambers.
Okay, I'm going to go work on the gate.
Thank you, sir. Don't feel that you need to overwork yourself today. Should you decide that you would prefer to wait until tomorrow, we will also accept that you are now still exhausted from the previous evening, as well as this difficult time that you have just been put through.
I think the safety of the city is important. I'm gonna go work on the gate.
Well, thank you, sir. We do appreciate your kindness. So he turns, and the royal guard just looks over at you, and he says, I'll get the masons to help you.
Thank you. And I hop off the front of the stage, whatever we're on.
Okay. All right. So you guys feel the crowd disperse around you, and you can see everybody go back towards their homes and businesses. And you see Grimdar just hopping down off the little plank that was there for him to stand on.
Hello.
Hey,
You took a
Grimdar.
lot of hits there, bud.
You're still like bleeding
Yeah.
from the nose and mouth.
Can I use healing hands?
Yeah.
Thank
You
you.
get six health back.
Okay. Thanks. Thank you.
It's better than nothing.
It is.
Almost one punch healed.
No, one punch. One was 6,
Oh, that was not.
I think.
Mhm.
No, one was 7.
Oh, close
Oh
enough.
no, one was 6.
6,
You're right.
7,
Okay,
and
nice.
9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now you've only been punched 2 times, technically.
Thank you.
Okay. So, I mean, you guys decide what you're doing at this point.
Do you guys want to help with the gate?
I'm just there in the crowd when they all dispersed. I didn't move, and I was just like this the whole time.
Yeah, I mean,
like my nails are gone. Yeah.
Grimdar, please!
Do you guys want to help with the gate?
No,
I'm gonna do some investigation.
I can't
don't-
help with the gate.
Okay. And I run over to the
I'll
gate.
help with the gate.
Okay.
I'll go
You're
with
going to help
him.
with the gate as well?
Yeah.
You two are going to go off and do some investigation within the
I'm
city?
Going to, yeah.
Okay.
Nope.
Okay.
Alright.
So you two approach the gate, and you can see that there are about 3 or 4 guards stationed on the rafters over top, kind of like those balustrades that are the defense right over the gate. But you can see that on the ground around you that there are many broken fragments of the iron gate, and this will need to be reforged, almost kind of like completely resmelted. So as you are standing over the gate, you can see that there is a larger elven man who looks significantly more muscular than your average elf, who steps forward, and he looks at you and he says, "Excuse me, are you the man they said I'm here to help?"
Yes, I'm Grimdar.
Nice to meet you, sir. My name is Alrion.
Could you spell that?
Alreon. To take my shit out because my printer was dying of ink.
Big elf. Big elf. Big elf. Big elf Mason. Helping with the gate. It's nice to meet you, Alrion.
So it's nice to meet you too, sir. You said your name was Grimdar?
Yes, Grimdar Ironbeard.
Beard.
I'm a mountain dwarf.
Ah, yes. We did hear during portions of the rumors that were standing around that you were not a dwarf similar to the other dwarfs.
That's correct. They're mean dwarves.
Very mean, sir. They killed many of my friends.
I did my best to save as many as I could.
Thank you, sir. We appreciate your assistance in the defense of the city.
Of course.
Could you please explain your familiarity with mining and other materials that you've worked with?
Well, I've worked with all kinds of metals. We used obsidian as a forge, but any forge will do.
Fantastic.
So we can. I pull out my hammer. I made this, so I'm very skilled in. I'm very skilled in crafting of metals and weaponry of all kinds.
Fantastic, sir. And your assistant here?
This is Nina.
Hi.
Hello, young lady. Thank you for offering, I suppose, your assistance with the reconstruction of the gate.
Of course.
Are you familiar at all with metalwork?
No.
Not great. Perhaps we could have her do some of the minor tasks.
Yeah.
She can grab some tools and assist us in any way.
Great, thank you. Please follow me. And he begins leading the two of you back towards his shop. Okay, so what investigative works do the two of you want to do within the city of Thelihil?
I want to get some information about these elders.
Yeah, they're fucking shady as shit.
Yeah.
They didn't even mention me. Come on.
I'm a fucking hero.
No, right? Come on. Look at me.
I roll my
at me.
eyes. Yeah, sure. Anything.
Look at me.
Fucking
Hey,
hero.
you know, prime
Yeah,
royal
you're so
specimen
great.
right
You
here.
are- You're great. Right, Pepe? Isn't he great?
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah, you're right.
Do I hear that?
No, I'm
I
just
told
kidding.
him-
He's fucking the best.
I'm just staring at
He
him.
is fucking the best, you know.
What was that?
Echo.
Just echo.
Jesus.
He flies over like a rocket. Oh!
The brick rocket.
Yeah.
Seriously, if that doesn't happen by the end of this campaign.
He's like a meteor.
That's what the wish spell is going to be used for. Brick rocket ship. Ho ho! Fucking
we can
into
ride
the
him wherever we
sky.
want.
Everyone ride Brick now! Oh no!
Not like that, Brick.
He turns into
Get
the actual
on the
planet.
brick rocket ship.
These elders are heavily guarded, so I don't know how we can get information about them.
I mean, we can probably talk to them.
They don't really want to probably talk to me,
Rum on myself.
but I
Why
can
is
try.
that?
Because
Yeah, I know.
oh,
and I
actually
poked your
no,
horn.
they may be able to because I had done trades with this kingdom. My family has, so they may have good relations with me.
Mhm.
So I might try. Yeah, let's try to talk to them.
No, they probably don't want to talk to me though, but we'll try.
Maybe not that sword should come with us though.
Put it. No, I'm gonna keep it on me. It's staying with me. I'll give him the crown back. Doesn't fit.
Oh yeah,
I'll
is,
just
is
go
that
tink,
is
tink,
that his crown?
Tink, tink. Yeah.
Then yeah, maybe peace offering.
Peace offering. I think slaughtering dwarves and saving the kingdom is a peace offering.
Yes,
but,
but we need to be political about this as well.
oh my god, political. Oh my god, we could just kill the others.
We have to just- We have to play their feelings and then fuck them later.
They don't have. They don't.
That's how
Comes
brick
over
you
again.
know. And just back across the opposite.
Brick jumped over the moon.
So let's
Just
talk
like
to these.
E.T. Just brick.
I just see him like laying flat too, just like.
Yeah, he's sitting in the bicycle seat.
Somehow.
But yeah, I don't trust these guys, regardless of how nice they are to us. There's something up.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna use that wishing well.
Let's go make an appearance with them.
All right, so we're gonna walk up to the palace, I guess.
Okay. So yeah, you guys go through the one of the longer streets of the city, and you approach the Palace of Thelihil. You can see that there are two guards who are standing together with their halberds at their side. But as they see you approach, they just kind of look towards you and they beckon towards the doors. And the two guards simply open the doors for you.
I don't feel comfortable. This is too easy.
And that's the mystery of today.
They're gonna take it.
Please, welcome.
All right.
All right.
And the most unnerving thing is kindness. I love it. So you step inside and you can see that there are a few stewards who are still walking around here, like attempting to just right a lot of the paintings on the wall, get them back on order, and steady them.
What is like? Is there anything significant that I see like that may be like? Is there any these paintings of the king or anything like that?
Yes,
or-
most of them are of the previous iterations of kings, the three kings that have ruled over through the hereditary line of the Rorona family. But you can
Do
see
they all look like me?
similar, yes. They all have blonde hair and blue eyes, but they do look, slightly different. King Ander, who you can see in the first portrait, has like a great white beard. In his portrait, he looks very aged. King Arland, the second king who took over, he was his son. You can see that he's kind of got like a little bit more of a reddish tint in his hair, and his eyes are a little bit like a darker blue, not quite like your blue of your rolling mat, but like a deeper blue. And then you can see that King Arland is there as the third king, and he has that lighter shade of blue eyes, similar to yours. But you can see also that the doorway up to the right does have a single royal guard standing in front of it.
Assuming that's where the council's chambers are. We'll go there. We.
Okay, so you ascend the steps and you go towards the right set of stairs to the right of the throne itself. And you can see that the guard just kind of, excuse me, I need to ask your business, sir.
Oh, is the council here?
Yes, they are convening currently about the matters of the city and how to best handle things.
Maybe we speak with them?
In regards to...
I just gestured to Olive.
My family has done trades with them before, and I'd like to just know if there's anything that the Kingdom of Zedilia can help with, as well as a few other matters.
Are you
as
an
well.
ambassador from Zedilia?
Yes, I am the princess of Zedilia.
The princess?
Yes, have you not seen a princess before?
Oh, no, we have. but
Okay.
please, give us one moment. And
Good.
he just kind of opens the door and he leans in, and you can just see him like whispering something to the people. And then he turns back towards you, and the door is still slightly ajar, and you can kind of like slightly peer in, and you can see that it's well lit. But he does step aside, and he opens the door, and you can see that the 4 elderly men are sat here at the table on the opposite side. Please, they will speak with you now. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so the 2 of you step in. So, it's a small marble-laden room. So it's about the size of this room that we are in currently. But the 4 elders all extend hands, and 2 chairs are brought by royal guards at the corners of the room over for you. Please have seats.
I'm going to get back into my royal feeling here, and I'm just going to bow, and then I'm going to sit down, and I'm like...
Welcome, my lady and sir. We do understand your troubled history, but we do welcome you back to the city of Thelihil.
Thank you.
What could we do for you today?
We just wanted to know anything about... Did you guys hear of any invasion happening with the Grey Doors, and did you know anything that this was happening? And how did they get infiltrated so easily?
So, the War of the Grey Dwarves is something that we have been plagued by, sadly, for decades now, and King Arland did devote much of his work in his lifetime as king to attempting to secure the city, fortifying the defenses with thicker layers of the magical marble. But we had no notion of this magical machine that they had crafted and forged back in their homes. That was not something that we were prepared to endure. We knew that should they attack, we would be adequately defensed by our militia and the magical marble and its resistances towards various siege weapons, but something about what they had, our wizards are still investigating it.
So how come you guys are so hostile? How come you are so hostile with the Grey Dwarves, and the Grey Dwarves are so hostile with you, but are you hostile with Grimdar's family bloodline as well?
We've not really had much interaction with the Mountain Dwarves. They did, even before the Continental Divide, we were on opposite sides of the continent, so we did not really have much trade or interaction with them.
Well, as a tiefling, I understand that races can cause commotion and rumors about how...
You're perceived? Yes, absolutely.
Yes. And I can guarantee you that Grimdar means no harm, and any plans of ill feelings with him will definitely are not... I'm gonna watch what I'm saying here.
You're doing great,
I
Alex.
know.
Just kind of like lean over.
So royal.
Keep going. You can do it. Shut up. Come on. Shut up. Fucking leader now. Come on. Do it. Lean.
We have no plans of ill will towards your friend.
Can I do an insight check?
Yeah, go right ahead.
I mean, I'm definitely doing one as well.
That 20s, you I'm so sorry.
Crit fail.
11.
You're so honest.
So 11.
Yes. No, the task we ask of him to do would benefit him as well in the future.
You realize that he may not, despite being a dwarf, construct a wall that will withstand the machine if they have another.
Yes, we do understand that, and that is part of the reasoning for the third and final task that we must request of you and your friend.
Which is?
We need the head of Dane Firehand.
D-A-Y-N-A?
D-A-I-N.
Okay.
And then Firehand.
May I ask who and where is this person?
He is Grendel's father.
Okay.
And the king of the Grey Dwarves, who live below the surface.
And
how exactly do you expect us to do this?
Well, your friend as a dwarf already successfully disguised himself once amongst their ranks.
Successfully.
Just add the wall something that just like tickles Grimdar a little bit. Successful. Me.
That's hilarious.
If only they knew about the island of fall.
You failed real bad.
And you have to tell the truth.
They almost killed you.
He can't even lie to himself.
Yep. Yep. Okay.
so you need the head of him. Now,
Yes.
do you assume that this will end the hostility between you two?
It might not possibly end it. However, your friend did mention something very curious to us, that he was allied with a blue dragon that he found beneath the ground. We assumed that this would be a sapphire dragon,
That'd be correct.
and that it would be capable of burrowing through layers of the Underdark and transporting your friend on a kind of covert operations to infiltrate and slay Dane Firehand for us.
If we
Well,
help,
that sounds great. However, we have misplaced the Drake.
didn't want to say that.
I mean, I'm going to be honest here.
Say everything.
Did you... Where did the Drake go?
She's over at Endon?
Beneath the ground again?
Yes.
Well, perhaps we could assist you with attempting to find this dragon.
That would be good.
The big question here as well is, if we help you guys, how...
How will you be returned from us?
Not only that, will you remain allies with us?
Yes, absolutely. Should you show us that you are willing to undertake a grave and dangerous opportunity for the safety and sanctuary of the civilization of Thelihil, we would, of course, have an nth degree of gratitude for you and remain your allies for whatever you need.
Would you help us prepare for our journey?
Oh, yes, of course.
Maybe new armaments, things like that?
Oh, yes, we do have great armory here in Thelihil.
There are worse things than the Grey Doors out there, and I highly suggest you guys forfeiting your homes a little stronger.
Fortify?
Fortifying, I said, for some
Forfeit!
Yeah, I don't
forfeiting
think
your
they want to
forfeit your everything.
There's band
Forfeit
over
all- I'm done.
Just
Jimmy.
steal your shit.
Hey, by the way, don't go sailing.
Yeah. Just rumors are spreading that there may be bigger and worse things around here, right?
Yeah, real bad shit.
What kind of things?
You know,
Gods.
yeah. They're
Which-
out and about.
Which gods?
I heard something about a
Sloth.
spider.
Yeah, that one.
A spider god of some sort,
Yeah.
and some
Prince of Hell? Prince of Darkness? What's
yeah,
his
and then
name?
some fish,
Fish?
Yes.
some fish god.
Yeah, really, really big fish.
The Leviathan?
Yes.
Is that what it's called? Yeah.
Yes, we survived its destruction.
What do you mean?
We were alive when the Continental Divide happened.
You were alive for the battle?
Yes.
Look
it
how
was-
old they are. I mean, come on.
It was about 200 years ago. 250-ish years ago.
What did it look like? Was it cool?
Hmm?
Was it cool?
I mean, it was strangely gratifying, yes.
Strangely gratifying.
Oh, yes, we adore the goddess Olisea. However, we were truly struck with a tragedy in understanding that the goddess had died that day. Tearfully struck down by her own brew.
Would you guys
Her
happen?
own brew.
Yes.
Wait.
What do you mean?
Olisea birthed the Leviathan.
From who?
From who?
Yeah.
One of the other gods. We're not sure.
You're not sure?
No.
So, in order to prep for grabbing the head of Dane for you, I personally would like to have some sort of material I can read of some sort, maybe a library. Do you have a quarters I can go and study some
Yes,
things? And
absolutely. In one of the lower levels of the palace, we have a grand library.
can I have access to that?
Of course.
Thank you. I'm going to fucking read all this
I
shit.
mean, I'm assuming, yeah, I will also be attending the study session.
We're going to hit the books, y'all. Give us about 48 minutes, please.
But we do have something else to talk to you about. There wasn't just 4 of us, there were 5 of us. One of the elders from Endon came with us and did not survive the battle.
Oh my,
He was-
which elder?
Ilan Ellis.
Well, he was a great friend of
He
ours.
was gruesomely torn apart by their fuck machine. What is it called? The lava.
The fuck machine?
Yeah,
It was
the
a
drill.
Oh, the obsidian drill?
Yeah, really pierced the gate, if you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, poor Ilan Ellis.
Are you familiar also with satyrs living in, what was it, the forest?
Oh, the Grove?
Yeah.
You
Oh,
go-
yes.
Okay,
what is that orange stuff they drink? They were trying to get us to have some.
Oh, it's a hallucination plant.
Is there any
It's acid.
do you have an apothecary?
Satyrs love it.
Do you have an apothecary that may be able to sell like antidotes of those? Because some of my friends here have gotten a little bit affected by
Yes.
Fucked up by the juice?
Yes.
Yes, we may need to
Yes,
visit
the
them.
orange juice always gets us.
We may need to visit them before we head back to Endon.
The grove
Because
once more?
there's an elder there from Endon.
Which of the elders is currently in the grove? Noro.
Morin?
Nora.
Noro.
Noro? I think.
Morin's in the sea.
Morin's back home. The only one.
Noro is in the grove?
Yes.
Did he give a reason for remaining in the grove?
He had juice.
He had to help with the
Oh.
the yew bloom.
Oh, the world tree.
Yes.
Understand. Okay. It was very kind of him to offer his services in the harvest of the yew bloom.
Also, is there anything that we've done about the scourge of the king that's ravaging the forest? You know, it's not great.
That is something, sadly, that we have been attempting to remedy for these last 50 years. However, the last descendant of the Piriella family no longer lives within the city walls.
Piriella family.
Yes.
Who,
The last female descendant of the Piriella family.
why does that matter? Who is that?
They are the
ones
witches who ran the previous apothecaries.
Was
Oh.
one named a Lillian?
Lillian? Yes, she was one of our most
Lillian.
reputable apothecaries within the city.
and I'm
Tragically,
just gonna
she-
stare at Olive.
And I'm just like,
Tragically, she left our gates some 50 years ago.
words. Never mind. It's not gonna let them know.
Okay.
Also, what is being harvested at the yew bloom?
The yew bloom?
Yeah.
They traditionally harvest its nectar.
What is it used for?
Most healing
Okay.
opportunities, as well as general salves and potions of blessing.
Okay. Is there anything else? Because I mean,
Yes, there was one other thing, but I actually can't remember because I was going to bring up Ellen Ellis and my lovable brother.
You have a brother, sir?
Yes. He said he visited the Great Wood and he was tortured.
Your brother's name?
Ander.
He never reached the Great Wood, sir.
Really?
Not that we are familiar with. No, we did not know that Varys and your mother Mara had another child.
He said he was here.
We've not seen him enter.
Would the elves maybe mistreat him before he got to the gates?
Other civilians?
Yes.
I can't speak on behalf of the civilians, but possibly if they considered him a half-breed, there would have been some ill reputation that he would have entered in, and perchance some less savory of our citizens may have done something to him, sadly. But he never spoke with any of us.
the Lillian. She. There was something I had to ask about her, and I forgot. Shit.
Did she seem off?
Oh, no, she was very angry when she left the city. She made a curse against King Arland and left the gates.
A curse against King Arland?
Was there
What do you mean?
an issue between them?
Yes. Sadly, a friend of hers was slain in the Great Wood by the first invasion of Grey Dwarves, and she demanded that King Arland take action against the Grey Dwarves, and she felt that his decision to remain within the castle walls and not invade the Underdark was the wrong decision, and so Lillian abandoned her apothecary.
Oh. So
That's probably why she
so
saw power.
so one person dies and she abandons the kingdom.
We cannot say for what Lillian's emotional state was after the death of her best friend, but
What was the friend's name?
Lathanine.
Lathanine?
Yes.
Lathanine. What was her last name? Does she have a family bloodline that's still around here?
No, Lathanine's family, they as well left the kingdom upset and went after Lillian. Their last name was Wincin. Wyncin. The tragedy of Lillian's abandonment of the city was the harsh scorn that her brother Michaela did feel when she left.
Oh.
Yes, the citizens were uproarious against Michaela, and he worked very hard to earn his place once more back on the Royal Guard. He had been dismissed.
Does he not practice apothecary?
No. No, Lillian was extraordinarily talented. And the city of Thelihil was blessed with her gift for many years as she worked as an apothecary here, to taking over for her mother.
Chat.
I saw it.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Actually, no, I think it's Minda.
Yeah, that's Minna.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, okay. Well, I think that would be it for now until we gather the rest. And I thank you for, and I apologize for the inconvenience of interrupting your talk.
Of course. Thank you so much for your willingness to understand us and attempt to work with us in a forge of some peace. Thank you.
When do you think you will be able to resurrect Arland?
The pathway to the well is through the Underdark, and we will need to meet with our drow guardians who do still hold sway over the well. It will take us several days to make the journey. We will sadly not be making it ourselves, as we in our old states are not fit for such travel and the dangers along the way.
Who would you be sending? Who can you trust?
The only man we truly feel we could trust is Michaela.
We don't have to get him.
Well, I'm assuming that the Grey Dwarves are also in the way.
Towards the well?
Yes.
No, thankfully. The Grey Dwarves, their kingdom is to the west, within the Underdark, and the Great Well is to the north. North! Go up, down, and then up.
Of Underdark. And you said the Dwarven Kingdom is to the west?
To the west, yes.
Dwarves to west.
North and west. So, northwest.
Like the child. Well, I suppose, you'll be needing this, and I pull the crown out and place it on the table.
Oh. Arlen's crown. Thank you so much for returning it. And he just kind of reaches across the table and grabs it from you. Thank you very much for returning it.
Grabs it?
Mm-hmm.
Grabs.
Yeah, just...
Is that it? Okay.
Thank you very much for returning your uncle's crown. Now, we are aware that his greatsword is missing.
You Arland aware?
We ask only as his last perceivable heir that you take care of it until we resurrect the king. And
Yeah, I have it on me.
at which point you do please return it
Of course.
when he is back, please.
When he is back as himself.
Yes.
Normal,
Yes.
totally, 100%, not like made of bones or something.
No, revived.
Normal.
Truly revived.
Truly revived.
Yes.
a skeleton.
Oh, what do you know of, oh, fuck, what's her name? That's a good question.
Lysandra?
No.
Mm.
The, Assisi, the Queen Satyr.
Oh, Assisi.
Yes.
Oh, she's the guardian of the grove.
She, recently brought one of our friends back from the dead.
Oh.
His
Interesting.
soul was in a hammer.
Yes. She.
I don't know much about that magic at all. I was wondering.
Yeah, she is able to create kind of a shell of a body for a spirit to enter.
Oh, so she kind of transformed the hammer
Correct. Yes.
so he can interact. But is he stuck there? Is he kind of normal? But
Usually, Assisi's magic is bound to the extent of the grove itself.
Okay.
She is blessed by the U-bloom, and as such, her magic is bound to the U-bloom. Did she by any chance use any of the nectar on this man?
the nectar?
Yes.
The orange
From her-
juice?
from her
Yeah.
mouth?
The orange juice?
Yeah, no, she did.
Yes,
Or-
that means that his spirit has now bound itself to the U-bloom.
Lillian.
Prime concern.
Lillian is possibly because Jacob did the same thing, sort of, right? To Lillian, bring her back, meaning she might be tied to the Ubloom too.
Probably.
No, Jacob.
Oh no,
used-
Jacob just cast a spell on her. He didn't use his.
Did he?
Yes, it was a spell.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
It was a spell.
because you can only do it within a certain amount of time.
Because what did
and it was
she
on the
do?
actual body.
What did she do with the Ubloom? I don't remember. Do you remember what exactly she did with the Ubloom?
Assisi?
Yes.
What did she do with it?
Yeah.
Nothing within your sight. You guys weren't in vision of the Ubloom.
Okay.
Yeah, she put some of the whatever goo on the hammer.
And
Yeah,
and then
Oh,
she
you
turned
saw
it,
it.
yeah,
she
it turned
brushed
to
the
ash.
hammer, turned it to ash,
And then.
Yeah.
nectared from her mouth.
Yeah.
Oh, like Jacob.
onto-
Yes.
yes.
Right.
Yeah,
exactly
so that
like
wasn't
Jacob's.
his body.
Yeah, that was
He's
different.
just, it's basically like
he's
in-
materialized.
Yeah,
in
he's
a way,
transformed.
but-
Yeah, they transformed the hammer essentially.
Yeah.
'cause his
She
soul was
made
in
a
it.
shell for his spirit to enter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you know anything of?
It's like the suit of armor in Brotherhood.
Yeah. Holy shit.
That's
We gotta-
basically what happened.
Do you know anything of Lysandra?
Oh, the wife of our dear Captain Althedon.
Yes.
Yes, she left some years ago in a great rage when Arland requested that Althedon hold fast at Grey Breach despite his fear that the fortress would be sacked.
Man, you guys have a lot of people that just get really mad over trying to hold your territory.
Well, they're the only few that we do know of.
I feel these may help you. I found this at one
At
of the,
Grey Breach?
At Grey Breach.
Okay, let me quickly read over them. Yes, we were there when Arland wrote this letter.
Okay.
We advised him on it. It was a terrible tragedy what happened at the fortress, and Althedon was a great man who we were very sad to have lost.
I feel like I'm missing something here, but I don't know what the particular question to ask. Something about Lysandra, Lillian.
I mean, we'd have to tell them a certain amount of information before.
Yeah. Fuck. All right. Well,
Well, so you don't know what Lysandra was up to after she left?
No, Lysandra, she made claim that the king was a coward and refused to send the militia out to assist in the defense of Grey Breach.
Oh, that sounds like a great idea, sending militia out.
Yes.
Then there wouldn't be any here to defend the city.
Correct, and that was Arland's decision, was it is more important to defend the sanctuary that is offered by the White Walls, in the belief that the Grey Dwarves would not be able to breach the city itself. However, Grey Breach was too far out from our borders, and the Grey Dwarves had sieged it long enough that Althedon himself made the recommendation, and that was not something that Arland wanted to convey to Lysandra, even when she accused him of being a coward. She felt that it was better to preserve her husband's memory and image in her mind.
all right. Well, thank you for your time, and we'll return with our friends when you guys are ready to.
Thank you, and you said you would like to spend time in the Great Library.
Yes,
Yeah, we got to hit those books.
Yeah.
One of the guards will lead you down towards it.
Thank you.
So you guys are back repairing the gate with Alrion.
We're back.
I wish.
So you guys have been working with him to smith and forge a new gate.
Yep.
You work successfully with him for several hours, and I'm just gonna not make you fucking do any rolling or bullshit
Okay,
for
sure.
it. You guys forge a gate with Alrion.
We
Can I
did it.
roll to see how crisp my welds are?
Sure, roll percentage. I hope it's fucking
Oh,
good.
percentage. Okay.
Can I see the percentage of how great my minor little projects
You
were?
bet.
That's 50%.
It's pretty fucking good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Better
So-
than the previous gate.
That's
Yes.
not that. Where is it?
Thank you, Grimdar, for your help.
Of course.
This gate looks fantastic.
Of course. Now we'll need to tie some rope and pull it up.
Yes. Ties rope.
60 or
Thank you.
90%.
60 or 90%. You're a great help for your first time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I try my best.
Thank you very much, though, for your help, Grimdar.
You're welcome.
The
Yeah,
citizens and Nina.
Thanks.
The citizens will be elated to see that the defenses of the city have been secured once more.
Let's get it up.
It's already up.
Oh, okay.
Ho ho!
Flies over again.
Okay. All right. You guys are done your task with Alrion.
Do we maybe get a reward for doing something? Maybe?
Alrion tosses you bags with 5 gold pieces each.
Oh.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Oh.
You didn't need to do that.
I feel you put in such admirable work, Grimdar
Yes.
and Nina, that
Yes, I did. 60 to 90%.
yes, you
Pretty up there.
deserve. I will be paid handsomely. You deserve some coin from my own pocket.
I'm gonna hand it back to him for your kids.
Thank you. I don't have any, but it's very kind of you,
Give
sir.
them to Mike's kids.
Ah, you mean his daughter?
Yes.
Very well. Can't wait till we figure out that one. Boop.
Listen, Mike would have been fucking upset if his kids were dead at the trial. They're fine.
He's got
His-
one little girl.
She's fine. He would have been very upset if his family had burned alive.
Uh-huh. No problem. Okay, so you guys, like I said, have completed your task in terms of repairing the gate.
Okay, we don't know where our friends have gone.
Nope. Are you going to the library currently?
Yes, excuse me.
All right, so what do the two of you want to do while they are preparing to go towards the library?
Can we maybe chill in the castle?
Do you
I mean-
want to go to the castle? That's up to you guys.
What
like, I
do
don't
you want to do in the castle? We're not going like sightseeing.
It's beautiful, Grimdar.
I don't know. See if we can just find anything maybe laying around.
Do you want to go to the armory? Like what, weapons and stuff?
Get a shiny new staff.
Do I? I already have a new staff.
Get a
'cause my
shiny
one
new
broke.
chest plate.
She
I
doesn't
don't wear
armor.
chest plates.
Shiny new shoes.
I don't wear shoes.
You already have boots of velvet.
Yeah.
Shiny new something.
I'm going to the armory.
Okay, so the armory is within the palace.
Okay, we'll go to the
Okay,
palace.
well then we'll go to the palace.
Okay, so you guys approach the palace, and as you enter through the great doors of the palace, and you're opened, the doors are opened for you by the 2 royal guards.
I just show like non-existent credentials. So I walk, well, hi, Grimdar.
Very well, sir. Thank you so much for your
Maybe
time.
buy something shiny for Olive.
So as
I
you
mean,
guys
you
open
did
the
tuck
door,
me in.
you can see Bran and Olive stepping down from the stairwell to the right of the throne. And
Hello!
You see that the royal guard steps inside of the chambers and closes the door behind him. So the 2 of you are now on the stairwell, and you 2 are at the entrances.
I keep going. I'm just waving. We'll be back later.
Hey, what are you guys
See ya.
doing here?
I'm going to the armory.
Oh, okay.
Pick something nice up for me.
And me as well. Remember, I wear light armor.
Okay,
I'll
let
pay
me,
you back.
All right, Bran.
maybe something with my family sigil. I don't know, something real nice.
Light armor. Olive, what
Hero
are you
cape.
looking for?
Can I have something nice? Hold the fries.
Hold something.
Hold the fries.
I mean,
I'll
that's not-
take those fries.
It's really not descriptive.
don't talk about fries, I know I'm starving.
Something nice.
Something nice.
Something that might
No,
increase
okay.
my rolls
You
or
can keep
help
your
my
nuts, Paul.
AC.
Okay. What type of armor do you wear?
Medium, up to medium.
Okay.
Interesting.
Nina, are you coming to the armory with me, or are you going elsewhere?
I guess
What?
I'll come with you.
All right, we're going to the armory.
Okay. So 2 go to the armory and 2 go to the Grand Library.
Yeah.
All right, we will conclude the armory second. So within the
Okay.
Grand
You are.
Library, you 2 are led down. There is a small door to the left beneath the set of stairs on the left side. And as you open the doors, there's a set of descending spiral stairs, and you climb down, and you see a vast, 6 to 8 shelves of books filled
I'm
with
just like
books.
breathing in. I'm like, the smell of books.
It's great.
All right, let's look for the shit about the Leviathan.
What you don't? You mean the big fish?
No one's around.
You mean the big fish?
Sure, the big fish.
You mean the big fish?
Yeah, let's look up this stuff about that.
Okay.
And
Okay.
also, I guess.
And Olisea.
Okay.
And anything else we can remember with our brains.
Okay.
Elf
Levi-
stuff.
Elf stuff.
Reincarnation. You got any of that?
Yes. Tiefling stuff.
Yeah.
Like Zedilia.
Yeah.
Slow down.
No.
Lolth.
Okay, hold on.
spiders.
Let's do this. Let's do this in an importance order. Okay,
Yeah.
Reincarnation. I think that's pretty important right now.
I mean, Leviathan's
He's
pretty.
definitely back. Yeah, well, the Leviathan has also been reincarnated, so,
So-
that kind of
Yeah, that
so
works. Okay.
reincarnated Leviathan, Olisea.
Okay.
What did you say?
I was saying the goddesses, like Zedilia,
God-
my tieflings, the demon.
Demons.
Uh,
Okay.
Lolth.
Gods that want to fuck Olisea. I guess we'll put that lower on the list.
Yeah, and the Swifts.
The Swifts. Yeah, those guys are.
There's got to be something about the
There's-
Swifts in this
they've-
library.
oh my god! Or at least let's just like look out for like stupid shit.
A coloring book.
Human that was dwarf did stupid thing. Okay, let's look for something like that.
Let me look for something else. Oh, the items we got. Maybe we could find something about the items we have. Like the crystal ball, or the gargoyle you destroyed, or the pendant you're wearing.
You mean? I
Yeah.
mean, the gargoyle doesn't really matter.
I know. I just wanted to just talk about it because
Yeah,
it was
you can-
broken.
yeah,
It was
I mean, it's
cool.
broken, and it's like great that I broke it
was
because
cool.
otherwise I wouldn't be welcome in the city. It's
Alright,
fine.
it was cool.
That's super important.
The Forever Door. Did we know something about that?
Forever Door. Isn't that your realm? I don't know what that
that's
is.
what the dwarves use to enter Grey Breach.
Oh,
We should look up family bloodlines as well, like actual names of families, and see what they are about. Like Winston and what?
No, go right ahead.
okay. So reincarnation.
Like
let's
30 books.
We're gonna be here for a while. I'm bringing them with me. I'm stealing them.
We're gonna have like 8 straight episodes about books.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know who that is. Oh, Smaugs carefully put his asshole on.
Okay, so like, are you gonna give us a limit on like what we can grab?
No,
or-
not at all.
Oh,
You're just gonna
Jesus.
have to roll to see to what level you get information.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean that's how investigation works.
So we're gonna look at the same
A
book.
bundle full of books. Yeah, let's do it one at a time.
One at a
We'll
together.
do speed reading.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
What book do you pick up first?
Well, the
And are you
one.
looking through together?
One on reincarnation.
We'll
okay.
do that first.
Are you
yeah.
looking to together?
Do you want? Yeah.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
guys
Yes.
are just sitting in a big armchair, like flipping through family photos.
Look at this photograph.
Both of you roll for
No.
investigation together.
Not investigation.
Yep.
Oh, please. Ooh, 5 with bonus.
5 with
Wait. I
so
got
this
a
is gonna
higher
go
one.
good.
All right. Let me just get to
Together we can be one character.
13.
Ooh.
with your bonus.
Yeah.
So an 18 together.
That wasn't okay. I'm glad we did that together.
okay.
I mean, what? The shelves get stronger the more people that walk in this goddamn room.
Yes.
There's books with pages here.
Okay.
Grimdar, what are you doing down here?
So you are looking through a book about reincarnation and resurrection.
Yes.
Okay. So you find on the shelf a book about the general higher, more ancestral forms of magic. And you can see that within the pages that there are stories, almost lore-like stories of very powerful clerics and bards who have been capable of performing greater spells of resurrection than the normal ability of simple resurrection, and that reincarnation is something that is believed to happen within the realms, but does not, in terms of elven history, have many markings of it. However, there is one story, a prophecy about the first King Ander, and how he is the king who will come from the past to once again rule over Thelihil.
He's elf Jesus.
Mm-hmm. Nice, Maog.
I feel bad, like we split up, and now it's like you guys are just waiting.
I mean, it's been that way for a little while. Like, that's the thing. That's what happens in terms of, like, party size when it's 4 or more, and you have so many things going on. Like, it's absolutely fine. It's also information that still is going to be useful to all 4 of you.
So, and is that's so there's a prophecy that he'll come back and
Correct.
rule
There,
again?
there's a prophecy that Ander will be reincarnated and will return once more to rule Thelihil.
Oh boy.
All right.
Well,
so that's
may
that
have,
book.
That may have happened.
Maybe.
I mean,
Yes.
you know, when we went against him,
What was it?
pretty strong. Oh my god.
I was.
There was a prophecy. Okay, prophecy. Ander come back, rule
Yes.
again.
Okay.
Super powerful,
Okay.
unexplained power,
Got it.
because he's super strong sorcerer.
Okay. So
Puts your
just-
magic to shame.
Yep.
Makes your kingdom look like a bitch.
Yep.
Makes all these
Yep.
elves feel like
Okay.
brutes.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Next book.
Next time, pay attention, Olive.
I'm talking to Chad.
Chat.
Okay. Next book is what?
That was the Leviathan?
Leviathan.
The Leviathan. Roll for investigation.
Please, for the love of God, get a good roll on this one. Nat 20, please.
Did you roll like a 5?
You rolled a 1.
Did you really?
5 again. I'm so consistent.
Well, I'm bringing this book with me. I'm reading it later.
You guys are so good. So, the history of the Leviathan, as told by the elven librarians, will say it's called. So the history of the Leviathan is that it is one of the children of the goddess Olisea.
One of
Yeah. Yeah.
the children of the
How many
whore Olisea.
How much did she fuck?
A lot.
I mean, I would too if I was a god.
Mm-hmm.
Let's be real.
Let's be real. I'm a god!
I'm just gonna spell it Ollie C because I don't remember.
Olacea.
I'm sorry. What? I was laughing. Olacea.
CEA.
So wait, what was she? If she birthed the Leviathan, what was she? What did she take form of?
Uh-huh.
A fish.
Big fish.
She's a tuna.
Ooh, gotta cook her up.
Can we?
She was just a whale.
She talked to a small blue fish.
No, it does not really have like a drawing of Olisea, that there are feelings that Olisea was not a dragon like the Leviathan was, that Olisea was something more.
Okay.
But no, it is not a definitive thing, like no one's seen Olisea.
What was after that?
But the Leviathan was one of the children, and it's understood that the continental divide happened in the battle of mother and daughter about 200 years ago, when the Leviathan attempted to usurp rulership over the seas from her mother.
The Leviathan's a female. That means.
Then I can't be a vessel. Wait.
Oh, you're not a vessel.
It's
That's-
another Olive moment. You're gonna try to fuck the Leviathan.
You're an egg boy.
Oh no!
You know, pool boys? Think about that.
Oh, no, I can't swim in the sea,
Brand
but
the
I'm a
pool boy.
The Leviathan's just sitting there. Hey.
Like in a really long beach chair.
Yeah.
just
Just like gesturing down towards it with one of her fins.
just wearing a Speedo.
You know what to clean.
How you doing?
Oh God, Brand the pool boy.
Where's that outfit?
Skim that pool for me.
Yeah, right?
Jesus.
You're just crying as you're skimming the entire ocean.
There's so many crabs.
Yeah, put those there. Hope you like them.
I love watching you bend.
Okay.
Oh.
I
All right,
may
so
be a fuck toy.
I may be a fuck toy is possibly the greatest note that is needed to be taken.
Star that one.
I mean, hey, I wrote "Brick is alive" in all caps as if I would forget ever.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, he's the prime
oh,
objective.
this book. Is there a title of this book?
History of the
I'll read it.
Leviathan.
Yeah,
Is
I
that
mean, it's
just-
just
okay,
genuinely
alive.
probably called like the
Close it
history
and
of the
just-
Leviathan.
Keep it in my bag of holding.
Okay. Okay. Next book.
That was Lolth, was it?
No, there was something before that. Super important.
Wait a minute. First off, let me look around, see if there's anything else in this room.
No.
Just want to make sure. Okay.
I feel like it was reincarnation, Leviathan. God, that was such an important list.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I wrote it down.
yes, you did. I don't think the Bloodlines was next, but we mentioned that, so we should probably do that one.
Okay.
Let's look at Elven Bloodlines
Okay, roll for investigation.
for 500, Bob.
And then
Roll
we'll
for
do,
investigations.
then we'll do Tiefling after that.
All right. You gonna help me out here?
I guess.
You gonna use those
I'll
fucking?
use this one.
Ooh,
I got it. 11.
investigation. So 13.
24 together?
Yep.
Okay. So you're researching bloodlines exclusively here within Thelihil, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So the first bloodline that you read about is the Rorona bloodline. It dictates that it began approximately 1,000 or so years in one of the first generations of elves to be called elves. You see that the elves descended from fey creatures breaching out from the guardian of the grove, or breaching out from the grove of the yew-bloom, and that elves are believed to also have a minor blessing of the yew-bloom. That is the reasoning for the elves having the racial traits that they do. You can see that King Arland is the first one who united the small bands of elves who...
Arland?
Or, sorry, not Arland. Ander is the first one who who united the small bands of elves who left the grove. They did not leave for any, reasons of animosity or betrayal within the grove. It was simply that they believed that there was something more outside of the grove. And they simply tired of living with the satyrs and other creatures of the Fae who occupied the grove. You can see that Ander's bloodline extends down from Ander to Galland, and then to Arland, and Arland's other brother is Varys. However, you can see that Varys's name has kind of like a singular line through it within the history book. And you can see that next to all of their names, there are approximate dates of their reign.
Those being?
The first King Ander reigned from about 1000 to 600. Counting down. Galland
1400?
reigned from...
Wait, what? I'm really confused by what you...
2600, right?
Huh?
2600?
No, 1000 to
1000,
600.
okay.
So counting down. So consider like BC
Okay.
era.
So 400 years.
But 1000 to 600. King Galland reigned from about 600 to 150 years ago. And King Arland has reigned from 150 to current.
What a short reign in comparison.
Comparison, yes, absolutely. Because, Ander reigned for 400. Galland reigned for 450. But Arland only reigned for about 150 years.
Okay.
You're looking through for other bloodlines, correct?
Yep.
So in terms of reputable or known bloodlines within, let's find the page. All right. So the Winston family bloodline has been known for its kind of like steadfast servitude as guards within the city of Thelihil.
And as far as me, like the Book of Tieflings and stuff like that, if I find any, I'll just hold it on and read it later, just
Okay.
to save some time.
That's okay. It's still an important thing for chat to know as well.
Okay.
So it's okay.
I just want to gather them all
Nah,
up.
they're fine. Fuck them. So you can see that because you did not ask for their names, but the names of the 4 elders are in here as well.
Okay.
So the first elder is Elred Davris, Elred, Daevris,
Holy shit. Okay, hold on. Elred what?
Daevris.
Yeah, I'll make it something good.
Okay.
Elred is about 500 years old, and he has been serving in the chambers for centuries.
Okay.
The next name, do you want last names as well, or do you want to just give you first names?
Oh, I want last names.
Okay, Othorion, Othorion, Tragela, Tragela. He has also been serving in the chambers for a few centuries.
Okay.
Larano, Larano. Zil, Zyl.
ZYL.
He is almost 600 years old, the oldest member of the chamber, and was the first elder in the court of King Galland himself.
Okay.
And the fourth elder is named Fair, Faeur, Chael, Chael. He is the youngest at approximately 350 years old, and he has only been working in the chamber for 100 years or so.
Okay.
So there are your four elders who are very important characters.
And what of the
Any other family names you want to look up?
Puriella, I guess?
The Piriella family.
I think Olive would be interested in that one.
So the Piriella family is the family of witches who has served as the apothecary and seers within the city of Thelihil since its inception. It was believed that one of the oldest Piriellas worked to gain kingship for Ander, and is the source of the prophecy for Ander's return.
What's the name of that one?
The ancient Piriella, unknown.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Yeah, the oldest Piriellas are unknown.
How do you spell Piriella?
Piriella.
All right, and tieflings. I'm gonna just hold off for later. I really do want to bring them back.
Okay.
What was the other books? We had Lolth as well. Or do we have anything on Lolth, like the Spider Queen, or anything of the Underdark?
Oh, of the Underdark, yes. You would have a book specifically on the Underdark. You do not have a book specifically on Lolth.
I didn't think so. Okay.
Okay. So, in terms of your book for the Underdark, roll for investigations.
Oh, 17.
Friendship. 13? Okay. So, you can see in the Underdark that the primary concern is the defense of the well, the Wishing Well, that was crafted by King Ander with the assistance of the old Piriella, that she was the one.
I wrote Undertale, not Underdark.
The eldest Piriella who worked with King Ander is the one who assisted him in the creation of the Wishing Well, and they are the only two who know the true location of the well and have kept it as a family secret through their two bloodlines all of these years.
That's important.
Yeah.
So, Ander and this ancient Piriella knows.
Correct.
Okay. All right. I just want to make sure.
And that they worked to institute a evolutionary line of elves as a sentinel source for the Wishing Well, and this is the origins of the Drow elves. And that these Drow have lived and protected the Wishing Well for approximately 600 years since the death of King Ander. So much information, Grimdar.
My small brain can't handle this. You got it, so you're good.
Okay. Any other books you would like to read?
I feel like we're missing. Oh my god.
Anything on the Swifts?
Yes.
On the Swifts?
Right.
Anything
the Druids.
Bloodline Swifts?
Druids,
Bloodline
maybe?
for Swifts.
Yeah.
No. There's not anything here in the Elven Library about the Swift family.
Anything of Nina's or his bloodline?
What about Celestials?
Celestials. Okay, so in terms of information about Celestials, the understanding is that there are the gods and goddesses who reign over the world here, but that there are occasional, consider kind of like a once-in-a-century iterations of a physical manifestation of the loyalty of a god. So consider the requirements being praise of a god will have a physical manifestation on this plane.
Is there any folklore of Ananides?
Folklore of Adonides. So yes, in terms of additional stuff within the Underdark, you can see that the Underdark has a portion deep within the book that breaches under the subject of the abyss and the layers of hell.
Okay.
You can see that within this tome that Adonides is understood to be one of the prime rulers of the layers of hell, and that Adonides has not been seen yet on this plane.
Is there, okay, so that book needs to be updated. Okay, how about... I don't know what kind of magic this would be called, but I guess some sort of dark arts of opening portals of some sort, like old ancient...
Like abyssal magic?
Abyssal magic? I guess that's a thing, yeah.
Sure.
Abyssal
We
magic.
said the abyss, so...
Because it is like... I would like to see if there's anything, words of studies of going into, said, maybe the hell or other dimensions.
Okay. So here within the Elven Tales, there is no knowledge in terms of what would get you through. However, there is knowledge of magics that have opportunities to between individuals of shared souls being able to generate a magical source between the two and craft some kind of portal of sorts.
Is there a location of where these places could be? Or names of the place, or people, or what they could be from?
The names of the people or the types of the people?
Both?
So it's not the names of people. It is understood that it is a kind of yin-yang principle in which there is a requirement of a counterbalance of both good and evil requirement for creating a portal through either a celestial or infernal plane itself.
So possibly if... Okay. So I'm infernal and she's celestial.
Well, how would
We can go
Adonides opened a portal by
Oh,
himself?
he's fucking God.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
he
it would
still
be
isn't re-
understood. It would be understood though as a resident and a ruler of one of the layers of hell that you could forge a door back to your domain.
So essentially, if you're trying to make a makeshift, you need some
Correct.
sort of yin and yang.
Correct.
But wait, is she...
Probably.
But she's fallen. She's not
Well, she's still...
a celestial of some
Well,
sort.
time
I'm
to
the
find
infernal.
her. You know what? Forced conversion. Let's find a god for her to worship.
Wait.
Probably
Okay,
the...
I'm going to grab this book. I'm going to take this one with me because I want to continue
wait a
reading it
second.
and more about
What
stuff
if she
like
worships
this.
the Leviathan? Gets scaly wings?
Oh my
Ooh,
God.
How does that work?
Scaly wings.
We're all scales now.
Haha.
Any other books, friends?
He's looking down at what we said and he's like, these bitches are gonna miss it. It's a
Oh my
really
God.
important one because I know I missed like 2 of them.
There's so many books.
Carl, think good. What did I say?
Think good.
Because I said resurrection, right? Leviathan, Lolth would be in the Underdark. You said Underdark. We did Bloodlines.
I have the tiefling one on my... I'll read that
There
one
were
later.
like 4 other ones.
Yeah, there were a lot.
Yeah.
Leviathan we got.
Mm-hmm.
Lolth we didn't find, but we found something on the
But,
Underdark.
What about
My bloodline, your bloodline.
servants of the Leviathan?
Servants.
Lizard men. Lizard people. Yeah.
Yeah, lizard people.
Servants of the Leviathan, you do not find anything about. Lizard folk, you do indeed find something about.
Let's look at that.
Okay, roll for investigations.
Should we even do the fucking apes too? Find if there's anything about them.
Oh shit.
17.
7 with bonus.
7 with bonus and 17's 24. Okay. So as you are looking through the book of the lizard folk, you can see that it is King Arland, the brave and the strong, who took stern rulership and had the elves of the Great Wood resist the sieges of the lizard folk who attempted hundreds of years ago to lay waste the Great Wood. And thus began the hundreds of years of wars between the lizard folk and the elves, dating back to about 500 to about 300 years ago, and the elves believed that they were victorious in defeating the lizard folk who fled back to their tropical portions of the center of the unified continent, Kulamax. And then approximately 100 years later, suddenly burst forth this monstrous figure from the sea that they knew that the lizard folk did worship, the Leviathan.
Blood magic. I want to look up blood magic stuff.
Okay.
Wait, what else does it say?
About the lizard folk?
Yes.
That after the emergence of this monstrous creature, the Leviathan, that the continental divide separated the areas that were ruled by the lizard folk and the elves have had little to no contact with the lizard folk for approximately 200 years.
Okay.
Great. Blood magic.
Blood magic, and then I have another magic I want to look up too.
Okay. Blood magic here within the Elven Kingdom is considered a sacrilegious experience and something that is frowned upon. However, the old witches of the Piriella family were rumored to have dabbled in blood magic.
Do you?
Oh, this is starting to make sense. That lion sack of shit.
Who?
My brother.
Okay, so wait. These witches, are they here in this town?
I don't think you're piecing it together, Olive. My parents might be alive. I have to go to Renya.
Okay, all right.
I told you that there is no surviving descendant of the Piriella family that is female. There is Mike. And remember who Mike was with.
Yeah, who? Remember, you know.
I mean, I wasn't there.
Oh, well.
I was puking on people.
I wish we had our other two friends. Remember who Mike was with.
Okay.
Oh, I know. I'm not telling you because I'm not there, but I know.
All right, good.
Okay. So, aside from that, is there anything?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so is there anything on warlock magic? Is something else that I can try to learn, or anything that I can
Warlock
learn?
magic is also frowned upon here within the city of Thelihil because it is perceived as a unification of one's celestial spirit and body with an infernal source. They do not believe that pacts made with demons qualify you to still be a lawful or good citizen of Thelihil.
Tisk tisk.
Mm-hmm.
Naughty tiefling.
Naughty.
Is there anything else?
I don't know. I feel like we've read a lot.
Yeah, we should.
I'm getting dizzy. Should I chug some of this potion?
All right, we need to get up and gather with the others. But I feel
So much information.
what we can do is we'll come back here.
And I love how you guys are just literally scratching the surface.
Or we can just go deeper into the books. All right, I got the
I
Underdark.
mean, I would like to play. To be fair, we're kind of running out of time.
Yeah, I know, that's why. So I'm gonna take the Underdark book with me.
Yeah. Can we discuss while you cut back to them or something? We gotta talk
Sure,
about
so
something.
you two are in the armory, right?
Yep.
Okay, so you walk into the armory, which is beneath the right side. There is a guard at the door who just kind of looks at you. Pardon me, may I ask your reasoning?
I'm Grimdar.
It's not a reasoning, sir. That's your name.
Yes, we're here for. We were told we could get some upgraded weapons and armor before we leave in the future.
May I ask who told you this, sir?
It was the council.
Fair enough. And he opens the door and steps aside, and you just kind of...
Is it creaky? Hell yeah. Great.
Okay, so you step into this creaky old armory, and you can see that there are sets of silver arms that are dusty and worn, and there are other various weaponry and racks along the wall, but much of it is dusty and old.
Okay, so there's nothing worth taking at all.
I didn't say that.
Okay. I'm gonna look for some light armor for Bran.
Okay, roll for investigation, both of you. I really hope you all get items. What'd you roll?
3.
Fuck, man.
10.
10? Okay.
Well, plus 2, so
5.
15.
5, so 15. Okay. So Grimdar, you as you are walking around, you standing out to you, there is a silver-laden ring that is laid on one of the tables with a cloth of jewelry beneath it.
Okay.
But there's something about this ring stands out to you.
for Bran.
I
Because I said I was looking for light armor.
I didn't say that. I said that there's just a shiny ring for
Okay.
you.
Shiny ring.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Nina, as you are walking around, you can see that on one of the statues of armor, there is kind of like a marble female face that extends up out of it, and adorned on this stone face is a bejeweled tiara.
I take it. Knew I'd have a use for this thing.
Fondly purchased at the Renaissance Fair
I did.
with Grimdar. Ah, yes, you now have a beautiful tiara to wear weekly. You fucking must wear weekly.
Oh, believe me, and I will.
Does it have anything etched in it, like a family name?
No, the family
Fucking
name.
pal, bitch. Not yours.
Definitely
Stay in
Elven.
your fucking library.
Are you looking for additional things?
Yep.
Okay, roll each of you for investigations for finding things for your friends.
Yeah.
16.
2.
2. Okay. So,
Sorry, Paul, you're not getting anything.
Grimdar, as you walk around, you can see that there is a very shiny, like small buckler. Like it's
Okay.
not. It looks as though it's silver forged as well. But within the center of the forging of the buckler, there is a.
That's a shield, right?
Correct.
Okay.
It's like a red designed floral tree, kind of like a red outline of the tree. And Nina, you just kind of like look at the walls and you're like, yeah.
Can I look again?
I look again?
Yes.
No.
But I feel bad now. I need a 4th thing.
You need a fourth thing.
It wasn't a 1. So I should be able to roll again. Or, like, just get an inkling of
Get an
knowing where I'm
inkling?
going.
You rolled a what?
a 2.
A 2.
It's better than a 1.
Feels like there are some nice, pretty things in here.
Can I look again with my peepers?
I mean, so the statuette that you took your thing from, you can see at the feet of it, there's just like a shitty little cloak at the bottom.
I take that cloak.
All right, there you go. I can't
So
wait for
the-
one of you to get a shitty, dusty cloak.
The first one was for us, so the ring is mine.
We'll see.
I mean, it's that of the buckler, but I use two-handed weapons, so that's not helpful. So it's
And I
gotta be
mean,
the-
this
So
is
maybe
mine, no
Grimdar
matter
didn't get
what.
anything.
Well, I'd be so sad because I didn't get anything the last time.
I'd be so sad.
You get a
I
shitty
didn't
cloak.
get shit the last
Yeah,
time.
you can have the shitty cloak.
I don't want the shitty cloak.
Who knows what the shitty cloak does?
Yes, you don't know.
Grimdar?
That could be
I
the
put the
best
ring
thing.
You put the ring.
Yeah,
Keep it secret.
yeah.
Okay. Grimdar.
I just disappeared.
No, so Dorg goes invisible.
Oh man, it's just Dork.
Okay, so yes, you put the ring on, and you can feel kind of like a. All right, so your hands are within your obsidian gauntlets.
Yeah, so the
okay?
ring is under the gauntlets.
So you take off one of the gauntlets and put the ring on.
Okay,
Correct?
yep.
So as you have the gauntlet off and you put the ring on, you feel your hand as though it's still covered in the gauntlet.
Okay.
So it's got that kind of like stone hardened feeling to it.
Okay.
And then you still put your gauntlet on over.
Okay.
Okay.
I put the
I get
tiara
nothing?
on.
I'm not going to tell you what it does.
All right. Fair. Okay.
You put the
The
tiara,
tiara is on.
on? Okay. You feel at peace.
That's a good feeling.
You
Nothing
feel
else?
like a slight like empowered peace within your mind.
I can't see you anymore.
I mean, yeah, it does things.
What's it do?
You gotta find out
I
eventually.
punched Grimdar. I'm kidding.
What? Punch
I'm kidding.
He's been punched so many times
I
today.
have.
I
truly
healed you for
have.
one of those punches.
You did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is the
Give you
four
a little
things you
pow.
gather from the armor. The pretty tiara, a cool ring, a sweet ass little buckler, and,
And
a
a
shitty
shitty
cloak.
cloak. Guess who's getting the shitty cloak?
I mean, it's Olive. Olive's not going to use a buckler.
What did Olive say
Oh.
she's proficient with? And shields.
Oh, so yeah.
So guess who's getting a shitty cloak?
But you like cloaks.
Yeah.
Okay. So the two of you step out of the armory.
Yep.
Great. And the door slams shut behind you. And the guard just vigorously locks it. No one else gets in here.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for your
Thanks.
time. I hope that's very pretty.
Thank you.
You look the same.
Why are you so angry now?
I haven't had breakfast.
Well, here you
Are
go. and
you
I
hangry?
pull out some like bread.
Some bread. Oh, thank you so much.
You're
It's
welcome.
very considerate of you, dwarf.
You're
Would you
welcome.
like another chance to look inside?
I would, that'd
of
be
course,
great.
please. Here you are. And he
You get
opens
two
the door
things
for
now,
just the
Grimdar.
dwarf.
Grimdar,
Just
you get
walks
two
back
things.
inside.
Okay.
20.
I'm gonna
Roll
look-
for investigation,
Okay.
Grimdar.
All right, hold on. we're
Your
gonna-
kindness is rewarded,
Whoa.
as I said at the beginning.
Oh,
Brand.
9.
9?
Yeah.
As you look around the room, you can see that
Another shitty cloak.
so adorning the statuette that Nina took the tiara off of, on a shelf behind that is a less shitty looking cloak. Slightly less shitty looking cloak.
Yes.
Shitty.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, it's a 50-50. Which one's better?
Yes, it is.
Indiana Jones.
Well, I get to look at them when I see them.
Yep. You can do some checks.
You can run your fingers on them.
Okay. I go out again.
Thank you for the bread, dwarf.
Of course. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Good man, and he just closes the door.
I have some food.
Thank you.
No.
Oh, thank you, and he just eats whatever you hand him. Have a wonderful day.
Suck it.
Wow. You're gonna get killed.
Okay, so the two of you leave the armory, and I mean, the two of our friends in the library. Are we still?
What did you want to look at? Did you have
Your mic's not on. Your head.
I'm gonna grab. I grabbed the books that I was gonna take, which was the Underdark and the Bloodline of Tieflings, and
Okay. No other books?
I'm gonna take the Blood Magic one as well.
Okay.
Which ones did you want to take?
Which ones are you taking?
Underdark, Blood Magic, Tieflings.
You're just taking all these books. This doesn't even belong to you.
Huh?
This is rude.
Which ones are you taking?
You come into my home
Oh, listen.
on the day of my king's death,
Oh my,
and you take our books.
oh my god.
And you fuck my daughter.
What? I didn't do that yet.
Yet.
Listen. Last I checked, I'm the fuck toy. All right. So
I clean pools, not you.
pool boy Fernand. I guess I'll take the one on Bloodlines and the Leviathan.
Okay. All right. So you grab your books and you leave the great library,
You wanna
and
take the
no other
lizard folk
books are
one too?
taken.
No? Okay.
Oh, no other books are taken.
And Leviathan.
He keeps saying that.
And
What-
you leave. You ascend the great spiral staircase back up to the first floor of the palace, and you come back out and you see Grimdar and Nina with their fancy new tiara and same-looking Grimdar.
How
Hi,
much
Olive. Look at me. I'm pretty now.
Where did
How
you
much
get
was that?
How much was that?
Where did you get that?
It was
From the armory.
They just gave it to her?
Yeah. And I pull out the
They must have nice shit.
I pull out the buckler and hand it to Olive. Here you go. And then I hand you the cloak, and I beckon to Nina for the other cloak. And I just kind of toss Bran both clocks.
pick
There you
one.
go.
What the fuck are they? What do I see? What do they look like?
All right, so yeah, one
A
is
shitty
like a
cloak.
slightly like gray material. Looks like it's covered in, like mostly dust, but at the trails of it at the bottom, it's like covered in like a caked ancient mud. Like it's
Ugh.
got like brownie stains at the bottom.
Brownie?
Yeah, brown
Oh,
stains
gross.
at
Talk
the
about
bottom.
food.
Looks like one of the cloaks the elders wear.
Okay, yes, it actually does. And then the other cloak is kind of like a slightly nicer black-looking cloak, in which it's got, it's kind of like got claw marks through it, where it's like it looks like it's ripped at certain points.
Neither of these have the flower on it.
That's all we could find.
Pick
I
one.
asked for one thing.
It was all we could
It
find,
looks
Bran.
like this, Grimdar.
I'm sorry, it's all we could find. Maybe they're just... Maybe
Oh,
there-
you're
there
so
is-
lucky
it
I
could-
can't burn
it
things
could
right
be-
now.
It could be
Can I
covered
see?
in
Can I
mud.
see the gray one?
Sure.
Okay. I'm gonna put it on.
You put the
The
gray
shitty one.
cloak on.
Yeah.
You put it on.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Say
That's
it
fine.
more confident. Yes, I put on the shitty gray cloak.
Damn.
Who handed you the cloak? Bran?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no.
Cool. Now I know who's fucked. So you attach the cloak and you...
It
Oh, yeah.
strangles you and you die.
Where did you find this?
Oh,
In
baby.
the armory.
Why would a cloak like that be in the armory?
Why would a tiara be in the armory?
I don't fucking know.
Okay.
It's a room
Can I
full
do,
of
like-
stuff
And I can't check on this too.
Yeah.
on your body.
Could have done that before you put it
I know.
on.
I just wanted to liven things up a bit.
Holy shit.
It's fine.
Yeah, you're totally safe.
Yeah, totally. That's 19 with bonus.
That was
19?
not looking good. And then it
Yeah, I know. It
kicks
was
back
like,
the other
don't
way.
be a 3.
Okay.
This was not being used
So
anymore.
you guys are standing here in the grand entrance of the foyer almost, the hall of the Palace of Thelihil. So there are still, It's like slightly dimly lit, but it's got, many torches and lanterns that are illuminating the room. So you perform your Arcana check on the cloak, and as you do so, you feel almost like the cloak is tugging you back towards Bran. But not towards Bran, towards Bran's shadow.
What the fuck? Oh,
So you're like,
okay, so I'm gonna take it off, but I'm gonna like try to go with it.
okay, you have to make a wisdom saving throw to remove the cloak.
Yes!
15.
15?
Yeah.
You, with some difficulty, barely
my God.
You're right
pull
there,
the
Olive?
cloak off.
Yeah.
You let
Well,
it go.
And
What's
as
it
you
Snaps
do,
on
it
Bran.
like pulls away from Bran's shadow.
I'm sorry, what?
Pulls
so it
away.
pulls
This is-
towards the shadow but away?
Now it pulls away. It's
It has to
been
be
removed.
on someone.
But
Why
wait,
would it pull towards the shadow?
It's probably whoever gives it to the other person that it like pulls towards their shadow or something.
unless
So-
it traces them and goes. So if last person who touches it and then the other person receives it, in case we split up, it'll help
You can
us.
find the other
Maybe.
person.
That's possible.
Cloak of Finding.
Yeah.
You want
that's
it?
apparently
Yeah.
All right,
Similar.
have it.
All right. So I've now received the cloak from Olive.
So you receive it from Olive?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it in my bag.
Okay.
I'm gonna. Can I take?
I'm
check?
gonna Arcana check this
Okay.
one.
Okay. You're Arcana checking the other cloak?
Yeah, the one with the tear through it. That's
Okay.
clearly useful since everyone dies. Oh, 10.
Yeah, I mean, it feels like an old cloak, and there's like a very small lingering tink of magic.
Olive, would you like to try
Olive, just
Arcana
hand it to me.
checking it?
All right.
Okay. With Arcana, that would be 21.
21. This feels very similar to the other cloak. It's almost though they're sisters.
So if we wear them, I wear.
Oh my
this
god,
one.
we can wear them and study. I put the gray one on.
No, I'm holding it
Yeah,
up.
I put the gray one on.
Are you wearing a cloak?
Wear the cloak.
Yeah.
Do you put on a cloak?
Yeah.
Do you put on a cloak?
Yeah.
Okay. So you feel the cloaks as you put them on and you tie them. You feel yourselves. Cloaks don't pull.
Okay.
It's like a magnetic force of a way of some sort. Like now that we have them both on, there's no tension.
So, all right, let's try to remove them at the same time.
No.
No,
Let's
no,
just-
at the same time.
Okay.
The sweetest non-puzzle puzzle I've ever made.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Go.
And you don't have to make a wisdom saving throw to remove it now.
because they're both on.
What the fuck?
Okay. All right. Well, let's just keep it on for now.
All right. Whoop.
Yeah.
I have the cool black one.
You put yours on.
No, I have the cool black one. You have the gray one. You gave me the black one.
I don't remember.
Wait, you put yours on. Did you also
Yeah,
put yours on?
yeah.
Oh, okay. You both
Yeah, we
put
both-
yours on.
At
Yeah.
the same time. Whoop.
Okay.
Back on.
Okay. So are we walking?
I'm gonna pull off my gauntlet and hand you the ring. Can you see if this is magical?
What? How much shit did
Sure.
you take? Is there even a guard at the door?
15.
15?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you can tell as you pull this ring off your finger, by the way, you feel your hand just kind of like loosen.
Yep.
And as you hand it to Olive, and Olive, you perform your Arcana check, you can feel that the magic within this is kind of like an embodiment of stone.
Oh well, this is perfect for you.
Mm-hmm.
Can I do a history check and see if I'm familiar with it somehow?
Sure.
Well, he's
What's-
doing that. Do you want to
Start
Arcana
charging.
check?
15.
15.
Yeah.
Okay. So you feel within this that it reminds you uniquely of an ancient folk tale of a ring called Stoneheart.
Okay.
I wonder what we can use these cloaks for.
I don't know. We like to separate a lot, so.
Okay.
That's all.
Do I know what the folktale is?
Nope. Just called Stoneheart.
Okay.
I hope you wear it a really long time.
What?
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 Do you put it back on?
Hey, I'll wear it. Brand's got
It
tons
turns
of
your
shit
heart
going
to
on.
stone. Don't do it.
Why would I get? I'm the
Oh,
only
then
one
you can
that's a
break your
shit
own heart.
item?
You can.
Please.
I give the shit.
Please.
Nope. Okay.
So you put that back on.
Did you
Yeah.
do an Arcana check on her tiara? Go ahead.
Make it a good one.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
What is
Crit
it?
fail.
Crit.
Oh
So you
God.
Do you
grab it,
wanna
you just
try
touch it. It's
it?
like.
you're touching it on my head.
No, it has to come off so I can hold it with two
Yeah.
hands. Maybe I'll have advantage if I hold it with two hands.
Sure.
I swear to God.
Give me
We'll
the
give it kindness.
I give it to Bran.
All right. Ugh. Oh. right, well, that's a 5 with bonus, and that's a 13 with bonus.
Okay. What's your bonus?
1.
Oh, 14?
So it's 13.
Oh, sorry. You added in with it. Okay. So the 13, you can feel that this has an old fey sense to it in that it's crowned and it's embedded with jewels that feel familiar to a fey kind of source to you.
What does that mean?
What else was Fae? Something else we
This
had
feels
was Fae.
fey, like
What does-
Jacob.
Wait.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what.
Correct. Fey is like old magics.
That's why you're
Ah.
happy.
Yeah. Like wild magic in a way, right?
Well, I
Correct.
don't say that, but that makes sense.
Yes.
I take it back.
All right,
it back
hang
on.
I don't need that shit.
Okay. Now, do we begin to move out of the kingdom?
Yes, Olive and I walk together.
You take steps simultaneously?
Yes.
Very carefully.
We have to walk like this forever.
And we're gonna be really annoying about it.
No. I'm not gonna go and follow the steps he does.
Okay.
You wanna walk?
I'm gonna walk a little faster, actually.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, you two are walking. You're fine. You're about like 5 to 10 feet ahead of Bran.
All right.
That's fine.
So as she's walking, I'm gonna stop and try and
Back up?
yeah.
Okay. So you back up, and as the two of you begin to like separate distances, you feel the cloaks on each of you begin to kind of like reverberate. They kind of like
Ooh.
vibrate. They're not doing anything.
This is an annoying cloak.
Just
What
like
the hell? Really? This is what you guys found?
so you feel kind of like a tugging at your neck,
Huh.
where it's bound together the strings,
Oh, that's good.
and you can feel where the strings.
So
are...
it's like choking me in a way.
no, not
Oh,
choking.
okay.
You can feel that like
roll enjoyment.
I was gonna roll a satisfaction roll.
Come on.
Come on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Cool. All right.
it's like tight, not like
50%.
Pretty good.
pretty good.
Yeah.
But you can feel that where the knot is tied, that
I just start
something,
running.
something here is well. Oh, please do it.
I'll do it.
Something here is like.
I'm done with this world.
Brian, go the other way.
I mean, it doesn't not gonna hurt me. Scales.
Oh yeah.
But you can feel that something where the strings are bound together is as well pulling.
King shame cloaks it is.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. The cloak of king shaming.
You feel something pulling.
And it's just pulling me back.
No, it's just this like vibrating against your throat.
Is it?
Olive, do you feel that?
It's the strings.
Olive, do you feel that?
Wait, he's feeling it too, right?
Do you
yeah,
feel
both
it?
of you do.
Hey,
Yeah,
all right,
yeah.
I'm gonna run towards the throne.
You're gonna run the other way.
Yep.
Okay.
I'll run the other way.
Okay. So as you do, the vibrating just continues to intensify until it's like,
People around us probably think,
what the fuck are these guys doing? But yeah, you feel it just.
this is fucking weird.
Right? I don't know what's the
All right, we'll find out later. Probably fuck us later, so it's fine. All right, let's just get back and let's get moving.
I don't want to wear this cloak anymore. Olive, please.
Wait, you touch the strings?
Yes.
As you touch the strings, and you appear right behind Olive.
As I touch the strings.
Yep.
Boom.
You reappear right in Olive's shadow.
Holy shit.
Holy!
That's awesome.
This is our answer to hell.
What do you mean?
We go to hell. Someone stays here. I go to hell. Boop! I come back with Viv.
Do you think it would work that far?
Let's test it. And you choose to run. You run. And I go with you. You guys run far apart,
Okay,
and then
alright.
and then do the
All
same
right, you-
thing.
you
and
try.
you
Hold on to me?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
hugging you.
Okay, so you stay at the throne.
Yeah.
And you run to the door of the palace.
And I'm hugging
And-
Olive.
all right, so the door at the palace is about 60 feet away.
Yep.
From each other. Okay, so throne to door is about
Okay.
60-ish feet. So which one of you pull?
Olive, because I'm
Olive,
hugging
yeah,
because you're
yeah.
attached. So you pull, correct?
Yeah.
As you do, you whoosh, through nothingness, and you appear standing literally on the throne because your back was right to the seat of the throne.
Yep.
So you just whoa.
So I just fell over.
Correct.
But I'm
Okay.
still where I'm at.
No, you
Oh, I came with
disappear
you.
and
You
you
teleported, I did
reappear
not.
in Bran's shadow.
Oh, and you did not. Let's try it one more time. You pull the string with me.
Okay.
All right, we do it again. We do it again.
I'm almost there, guys. Let's keep
And then we get ready, and then I both
Hold on, can I tie it lower? Olive's not playing anymore. I gotta go. Goodbye.
and Olive just bolts and wait, come back.
You're just screaming through the fucking city.
I love these cloaks. Well, thank God you guys went back inside.
Just,
They found Brick's clothes. A Brick gave one to his wife, and she never shut up again. Brick, just run away.
yeah, she divorced him immediately and ran away. Oh my god.
Okay, so you two run out. You run back to the door again.
Yep.
And you grab onto Olive, but then you pull.
We both
pull.
Oh,
so,
so you both-
simultaneously pull it. Like I
Yeah.
pull one string, he pulls the
Yeah.
other.
Okay, so as you pull the string, and you both suck
Okay.
right back behind Bran, and you ooh.
Hello. Hey.
This is how we save Viv.
Does it work with more than 2 people though?
We also don't know how far it is.
Wait,
Yeah.
let's pull each other's strings. See what happens. We just go to the void.
Yeah.
And they're dead.
Reroll.
They did the no touch with
Oh,
the
let's go.
clothes.
These characters are so fun.
I'm so done.
No, really.
Are you both?
Yes, I wanted to.
You could just destroy the fucking cloaks. That is
Yeah.
a possibility.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. That's
I take Olive's hand.
no.
Come on.
No,
Yeah,
let's
you
keep
could
going.
actually straight destroy the cloaks or just void into nothingness. Don't do it. You'll just
Teleport along his feet. Oh wow! Look, we got here.
like in between dimensions. All right, so let's. This
Oh, boy.
is something.
You're also gonna have to check to see if it works when there's no light, to see if it's
Solar powered?
shadows.
Oh, okay.
Because it says you've always appeared in the person's.
Well, I mean,
economical.
Brick was a pioneer of
I mean,
financial
great
responsibility.
it might be where the only the person that you're traveling to needs to have a shadow.
That's my thought. Yeah.
So if he's out,
Yeah.
you go in, you get Viv, you guys would teleport to his shadow, so you guys don't need one.
I think at that point you give the cloak to someone and just like pay them to sit there. I don't think we like leave Bran outside. That seems.
Nah, Brown will
insane.
chill.
I mean, would you really trust someone else with the cloak?
I mean, do you really want to go into hell down a party member?
No, it would just be me.
Okay, I mean you're dead.
You're right.
That's a bad choice.
I mean, we still don't even know if it's more than 2 people can
Well,
do
anyway,
it. 'cause
this
it's
is an
just
option.
Give it to Brick.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so this is an option. Where are we going now?
We're going back
I
to
really
the
want to know
tavern.
what this ring does.
Probably keep it on your
Grimdar,
turn
how's
to
that
stone.
wall looking?
The what?
The wall?
Oh, it's great. It's fixed.
Already? How long has it been?
I helped, that's why.
We fixed the gate.
Several hours. You guys have been reading a long time.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm gonna take the gauntlet off and kind of like punch the ground a little bit to see if it does something.
You take off the gauntlet.
Yep.
And then punch the ground right here in the grand
No,
hall.
well, I thought we had left.
No,
Oh,
do
okay,
not
so you
punch
guys,
the grand
so
hall.
you guys leave and you're on like the palace steps.
No, I'm not punching the like fucking steps. I'm
Yeah,
punching like,
we'll walk. We'll leave the palace.
Okay,
yeah,
thank
we're
you.
going to the
Dirt road.
Yeah.
Okay. So you pull it off and you still have the ring on, correct? Okay. And you punch.
Yep.
Okay, make a strength saving throw with advantage.
Strength saving.
Correct.
Okay, so that's 21
Okay.
and 24.
Okay. So you add +1s to your strength saving throws, so 22 and 25. And this is what gives you advantage on your strength saving throws.
Nice.
And you just
Okay.
and you
Sweet.
feel nothing in your hand as you just smash into the ground.
Okay. Awesome.
Can you put the ring like over the glove? Just like
I'll enlarge it and just put it over the glove. No, I'll put the gauntlet back on.
Okay.
Sweet.
And you figured out what your thing does.
I have not figured out what my thing does.
Nope.
It's a little bit less cool than the
just
cloaks,
like do
but
some damage to it, like just like boop, and see if
It's
anything
only
happens,
strength
if it
saving
reverberates
throws?
or
Yes, you
anything.
do realize that your obsidian gauntlets are a strength saving throw to see whether or not you shatter shit, right?
Oh, true.
You're
okay,
fucking
sure,
welcome,
Sure,
so don't
sure.
bitch, Grimdar.
I like.
I didn't
flick-
realize it was a saving throw for that.
Correct,
I thought
it
it was
is.
a saving throw for like for them, not for me.
No.
Okay.
It's
So
just gonna be
I basically I have a +1 to see if they shatter things.
And you
Okay.
have advantage on them.
Oh.
Yes,
okay.
you have advantage on strength saving throws, and you have +1 on them.
Okay, that's
I
awesome.
All right.
flick my tiara.
You flick you flick
Just
your
flick it.
tiara. Yeah, I mean you feel just like I said, like a peace of mind, like a wholesomeness.
That's not what I want. I want to know what it actually does.
I mean, I'm not just gonna tell you. Also, you have a buckler now, right?
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do an Arcana check on that too.
Okay, notice you have a buckler. Don't stay behind in combat anymore.
Yes. Arcana check your buckler.
15.
15. Okay. So yes, you feel that as you do this.
Actually, 16.
16? Okay. So you feel around the buckler, and you feel it's kind of like a silver-clad buckler, but there is a magical sense that feels as though it actually sprouts out from the tree that is embedded into the buckler. So when you, like, latch it to
So it
your
looks like
arms,
it's actually extending?
you feel it like a warmth and like a magical energy, you know, flowing up into your body.
I'm going to grab one of
And
my...
it attaches to your heart.
I feel it, like, in my insides?
Yeah, you feel like, like relief.
Oh, okay. Not like...
Not like,
It's not like it would do that anyway. Olive's dead inside.
yeah, right?
We're good. It's just on my paper.
Smaug, why?
Because he's a cat.
Why are you like this?
Yeah.
Okay, so... Sorry.
Yeah, good ducking. Yes, you gain +1 to your armor
Thanks. You want to smell it, too?
and +1 to your spellcasting attack modifiers.
Whew. Now, another thing is, can I... I'm going to do two things.
Yes.
One, I'm going to grab my physical rapier and try to just hit it and see if anything happens.
Your physical rapier.
It
Yes.
shatters.
Okay.
I mean, I don't need it anymore.
So yes, you, and as you do so, it just reverberates off of the shield. So like it connects, but it like.
Okay, now I'm going to use my phantasmal one and just hit it. Anything
Okay.
happens.
So as you do so, your phantasmal rapier, as it approaches it, it fades out.
Oh,
So you don't.
okay, cool.
You just disappear.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
It goes right through and chops your arm.
And then your heart just breaks. This was the worst set of circumstances. Why did you give me this?
I'm rolling enjoyment percentage.
Okay, so
Ooh,
just so
80%.
you know,
Yes.
your tiara is +2 to your wisdom modifier, and you now have advantage on saving throws against charm, frighten, and possession.
I can't write that fast. Advantage on.
Just the greatest
I
cat.
know.
What are you doing,
your wings
Father?
are frightened.
What do you got to spell?
She
But
has
wait.
advantage on the wings.
Huh?
Because that's frightened, right?
No, you have advantage on your saving throws
Oh.
against charm, frighten, and possession.
On saving throws.
And yes, your cloaks, just so you do know, have a distance cap.
So they're probably not taking
Say it one more time. Against what things?
Charm, frighten, possession. You also both gain +1 to stealth.
Okay, cool.
So since you are, did you choose stealth as an expertise? You had previously, right?
Yes.
So it's +1 and it's doubled, so it's equivalently for you +2.
So it's +2 for me?
Okay.
So now it's 9. Because it was +7 before, right?
No, now it'll be 10.
You were an 8?
I was 7, then our proficiency increase made it 8.
Okay, so yes, you would go to 9 to go to 10.
yeah.
Yep. Okay. So as you guys are walking out, you actually see you're in the area right near the palace steps. So as you see, Grimdar like smashes the ground, and the ground just kind of like breaks beneath your really strong fist, despite not having a gauntlet.
I'm just like, yeah.
Oh. You see off to the sides of you on the palace steps, Mike climbing the steps towards the palace doors.
We know where he's going.
Where's he going?
Did he pass us, or is he?
You're off to the side in kind of like a side street, and Mike is climbing the steps up to the palace doors.
The Palace Dorgs.
Palace Dorgs. It's a good band name.
It is.
Should we go see what Michaela is doing?
Yeah.
You guys run over to
Yep.
Mike.
Mike!
Oh, Grimdar, hello.
How are you? How's your family?
They're well.
Great.
They're very well.
Good.
Thank you so much for saving them.
Good.
Very, very happy that they're still well. I'm so sorry that I have to leave all of you, though.
Where are you going?
The chamber, the Council of Elders, has asked for my assistance with a task.
Oh. We are also needed for a task.
What's yours?
We don't know. We were told to meet them this evening.
Let's go with you. Maybe it's together.
Oh, Oh, thank you. It was very kind of you to offer.
Since we just left.
It doesn't matter. We're
So
going.
you journey back inside of the palace into the grand hall with Mike. You can see that the sentry is still waiting at the door of the chamber of the elders, and he beckons all 5 of you forward.
Hi, Grimdar.
And the 4 elders are sat inside. Please, all of you, enter. Thank you.
Hello.
Hello again. Grimdar, we were able to request of your friends in advance what we knew we would be asking of you, and they seemed amenable to the task that we have set for the 4 of you. We need you to collect the head of Dane Firehand.
Can I roll to see if I know who that is?
Sure.
7. No.
No.
Who's that?
It's the king of the Grey Dwarves, sir.
I thought that was Grendel.
He was the prince.
How is he related to Grendel?
He's his son. That's how hereditary things work. Is he okay?
No, he's really not okay.
I didn't know if it was a hereditary...
Monarchy?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
It is, Grimdar.
So it's his father.
Yes, we need you to go kill Grendel's dad.
And bring you his head.
Please.
Okay.
It was
Now-
very easy, thank all.
What if we can't kill it? What if we kill him, but something happens to the head?
You could bring back either his breastplate or his famous hammer.
What about his hands?
I mean, they don't really demonstrate either of the known artifact or relics that Dane Firehand is known to wield.
Well, it's fire hand. I would have assumed that the hands would be important.
Well, if you see anything on the hands that would demonstrate to us that these are Firehand's hands, we'll believe you.
We'll cut his hands off and bring them back too.
So breastplate,
Thanks.
head, or anything else?
Hammer.
Hammer. Not Grimdar's.
Just kill Grimdar. Pick up the hammer. Here you go. You did it, everyone.
Haha.
Hammer, breastplate, head, hands.
Do we get anything special if we bring all 3?
I don't know.
I'm not programmed to tell you that yet.
We could possibly reward you further, but at that point, it's more just about the knowledge that Dane
You know, we
Firehand
really
is dead.
showing
Can
you
we-
that we really fucked him up.
Can we get an official document of some sort or a notary showing that, or notary, a notarized letter of some sort that we can absolutely have your alliance with us in case we need you?
Perhaps with a royal seal of some kind.
Sure.
Ooh!
Of course, I'll provide that for you.
Thank you.
Royal seal.
Like a wax stamp.
Yeah.
No, it's an actual seal.
Here you are, sir.
Oh, good. Good. Now I'm about to complete my
The
collection.
seal of the Chamber of Elders. It symbolizes the 4 of us in unification.
Chat,
If you-
FYI,
if you-
it is a penis.
If you look at it
It is
closely and
this.
ignore most of it, it almost looks like Viv's signature.
Yes. Maybe they're connected.
It is the as I said, the symbol of the Chamber of Elders.
I'll add it to my collection. Thank you.
There's no way that's the symbol.
The 4 of us unified in one
Hold on.
hard form
Is,
together.
is that just something you made up, or is that the literal symbol?
That is the symbol of the Chamber
You're
of
telling
Elders.
us to go fuck ourselves.
Oh no. There's 4 of us. There's 4 parts.
There's. Can you explain the parts?
I am the head.
Okay. Who is the shaft? Write down who's what. Write names.
Who was-
this
who
is
was-
serious now.
we need to know.
There you go. Draw a dick in your book.
100% M.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
So
Here's the dick.
Larino is the head.
Larado. Okay.
I thought it was Larino or Larino?
Larino.
Oh, Larado. Okay.
Larino. Okay.
Othorion and Elred.
Are they the
two.
balls?
We call ourselves the Circle of Information,
Okay, so wait, what are the names?
where all true knowledge is hold.
Oh, sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. Othel and who?
Othorion,
Okay.
Spell it.
Otho, R-I-O-N.
Okay.
And
Elred, E-L-R-E-D.
And this is the circles.
Yes.
And sorry, Orthalia and who? I'm laughing too much.
Thorion and Elred.
The circles of knowledge.
Yes.
Okay,
They're
great.
the sources of all information.
Okay.
and who's the last
Great.
one?
And then Fower as the youngest and hardest of all of us in mind and body.
What's his name?
Fowler.
Fower, F-A-U-E-R.
Okay.
Fower is the pillar that unites the other
Yep.
three.
Jesus
Okay.
God.
Uniting pillar.
So the head, the pillar, and the circles of knowledge.
Well, that was easy to write that
Man,
canon.
it's really obvious to tell what you make up on the fly.
Whatever do you mean? Who makes up what on the fly? There's no flies in here.
Only circles of knowledge.
Only
pillars
circles of knowledge,
and
the pillar,
a
and the
head.
head.
I do have a question to ask of you.
Yes.
Is there any armament that I could use from the armory on our
No.
journey? No, that you'd not for you to answer.
I believe you have gained the valuable material.
I don't know what you're talking about, and I try to take the cloak off.
You have to make a wisdom saving
God
throw.
damn it!
One, bitch, one.
What is it? Wisdom? All right, so it's 16.
16, you...
And you struggle in front of him.
Yes.
I don't have anything.
Ah, it seems you found the binding shadow cloths.
The binding. Yeah. What exactly do they do?
Oh, they were worn previously by Galland and his wife. This way in battle, she knew she could always assist him.
I already know that though. So.
Who? Which one were what?
Oh, Galland wore the one you are wearing, and
Black
his
one
wife
was-
wore the yours.
I'm assuming she was killed wearing this.
Killed?
I mean, there's slashes all over it.
Oh, no, they
That one
they
doesn't.
fought in many battles with the lizard folk together.
Ooh.
She was a badass bitch.
I feel like we should ask some questions about that, but
Go ahead.
I don't know anything.
How many lizards did they fuck up?
I mean, they waged war for hundreds of years.
Hundreds. Jesus. How? What do the lizard folk breed like rabbits? What?
Breed like lizards. Eggs.
I don't know how fast they breed.
I assume fast.
Like druids. Let's compare them to druids.
Ah, yes, fast.
One family comes to mind.
Okay, and the four elders just kind of look at Mike and usher Mike closer to them, and he leans over to Larino, and Larino whispers something in his ear. And Mike looks back at the four of you and says, "Thank you all so much for your help the other evening. If you could do one thing for me, I ask only that before you leave, while you spend your time here at Thelihil, you look after my family while I am gone,
Of course.
please."
And Olive pulls out a lighter.
I'll look after him, all right.
Starts smoking a cigarette again and flicks it.
I give one to Pepe.
Yeah.
There you go, buddy.
You flick it, it flies all the way to his
He
family's
catches-
house.
So I suppose we'll be waiting for you to get back.
Before we leave.
You don't need to wait for me, but I ask while you still convene here within Thelihil that you do keep an eye on my family for me.
Of course.
Thank you.
Can I ask him anything? No.
Okay, well, it was nice
He's
to
a
see
Pyrio.
you.
Oh. Okay.
Who is he with?
What?
Who is
Oh
he
yeah,
with?
who was he with?
Oh, it was 3 women, and it was like 3 generations. And there was something about Mike's sister was Lillian.
Yeah, Lillian is Mike's sister.
So was she one of the 3? No. Duh. Never mind. So there was 3 generations of women in black cloaks.
But they're all dead. Maybe not dead.
It's
Okay.
almost like there are so many questions to ask.
Help. Okay.
Yeah, so you're gonna have to ask it.
Why?
I wasn't there.
What? Oh, you're not with us right now?
No, I wasn't there
Oh,
when
oh.
you guys approached.
Yeah, it was just us 2.
Okay.
I know.
Okay, so are there any family members that are still here or alive?
Of mine?
Yes.
Oh, yes. My My mother is here,
What's her name?
Lensa.
Lensa. And I'm assuming it's Lenca or
S.A.
SA. Okay. And she's here in where is she?
She's in my house.
Oh, okay.
She stays with me. She's old now.
How old?
About 350 years old now.
That's old.
Jesus.
That's old.
Who is
She's
that?
living a good life.
Lensa,
What is her relation?
Mike's
to-
mother.
Okay.
That's not that old.
Do not tell her her name's stupid. For the love of
No, I'm not.
This woman will explode.
I'm
into
using what
dust.
she's good for, and then I'll tell her.
Like
she's
tuck
stupid.
dust or?
All right.
Yes.
Do you have any other family members who has went to go travel or anything here? Is anyone still here?
Well, no, since Lillian left, I've not had a sibling with me for some time, but I do also have a friend of mine who stays with us,
In their name?
Maylin. Mayaylin.
Who are they? What are they? Are they a family friend or?
She's been a friend of mine for many years.
Okay.
And your daughters?
Yeah, daughter. Oh, yeah,
Oh, Lyella.
yeah.
Lyaella.
That was one of the letters from Grey.
That was given to me now and are in my possession. Just gonna tuck those in my binder.
Yeah, that name sounds super familiar.
Not giving access to those again.
Excellent. Thanks for giving them back, Olive.
I thought I was doing a good thing.
See, I always
You
knew
were.
it was. I always knew it was the DM versus the players.
But this is where your notes are important.
Okay, so
Does anyone remember who Lyella is?
The love of that dude.
Alphadon. No, that's Lissy. That's Lysandra.
Yeah.
Wait. Alphadon to Resira to King Arland. That one was one letter. Alphadon to Lissy was the other letter, and Arland to Alphadon was another letter. Let's
Well,
see.
none of these people are his
Lissy
wife,
had a daughter
so
named Lyella. Alfie was the father. Or his father? Lissy's daughter is Lyella.
Okay.
So that's Lysandra's daughter.
So maybe it's an
So that's
adopted daughter.
Lysandra's husband.
Lysandra's husband?
Oh, no, I adopted her daughter before she left. She said she
Fuck,
did.
I need to make a family tree or some
She
sort of
said she
flowchart.
did not want to take Lyella with her. Poor young Lyella was left here with me mourning her father's death. I was good friends with Alphadon.
Well,
We were in the guard together.
bad news.
Not great. All right, so
What do you mean bad news?
Lysandra is also dead.
What happened to her?
She betrayed us.
Why?
Betrayed us?
why?
He can't lie.
She betrayed me.
He can't lie.
She tried to kill me.
I thought the
Yeah, I have that
potion-
potion. I can't lie.
When?
I thought it wore
Did it
off.
wear out? Did it wear off?
No.
Oh,
What do you mean she betrayed you? Where?
On a ship, on a merchant vessel. We were boarding when we were at Fall, and she tried to kill me.
But then she fell off. Anyway, so
She fell off, Grimdar?
No.
yes.
She was killed because she tried to murder us.
Why did she try to kill you?
I don't know. She tried to steal some gems and tried to kill us all.
Gems?
Mm-hmm.
What do you remember of these gems?
They were all different
All
colors.
the way back to the first page.
They were all different colors, and there was a small piece of obsidian with it as well. Like this, and I showed him the one that I have around my neck.
What did she say she wanted with these gems?
She said she had to activate them with the obsidian. That's how Tarhan's hand blew off.
Who's Tarhan?
My captain!
Wait a
And
minute.
I pull out the
Are those the
puppet.
gems to activate something?
This
like
is
a portal?
Tarhan.
Dragon?
He's a dragonborn, yeah.
oh God.
So, you guys remember where you were, right?
Where we were when?
When all of this is
That was
being
Northmore,
discussed?
right?
Yes,
No,
we're in the council chamber.
right now.
Oh, where we
Who
are.
you're in front of.
Hey,
The dick.
I was asked.
The elders.
I was asked. I had.
Yeah.
I cannot lie.
And Michaela just kind of looks at the elders. He killed Lysandra.
No, he didn't.
Who killed Lysandra?
I did.
Thank you. Thank all of you. Lysandra left a stain on this city when she publicly defamed King Arland for his cowardice as well.
Well, I slit that bitch. Slit her throat nice and clean.
Please, tell nothing to Lyella. She is an innocent girl.
There's no reason for her to know.
Grimdar, you're gonna stay here because I'm going over there.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Jeez.
need to take a long rest so that emotion can wear
Hey,
off.
I'm gonna make a gag and wrap it around his.
Satisfaction?
And,
I mean, I'll just take
See, the
Grimdar
door
back
can
to
still
the
talk,
tavern.
baby.
no, he can't. No, he can't. You're
Can
gagged.
Would it be alright if I visited your house and just kept
Please.
tabs on them?
Thank you. It would be very much appreciated. I am doing my best to raise Lyella in the honor of her father and less of her mother.
If you want me to teach her some warlock stuff. Oh,
That's frowned upon here.
that's right.
You know that. We read it. We literally
The council is just like, God, these guys suck.
Bink, bink.
And then they just like hold up the dick and they're like, yeah, you're gonna suck today. Mike just kind of takes a small letter from Larino and places it in his pocket, and he just looks at all of you and steps out of the doors and turns around once more and thanks you for your help.
Good luck.
You're
Well,
welcome.
We're all counting on you.
I'll do my best to bring back the king for us all, so that we may have peace here once more in
Oh, well, now we know
Thelihil.
what you're doing.
Yes,
We didn't know before.
We knew.
they did.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
Yes, Grimdar, I'm going to resurrect the king.
Best of luck.
Thank you. Thank all of you. Nice crown.
Thanks.
Olyssa Speed.
Olisea speed. but thank
Olyssa
you.
Speed. Yeah, that one.
Or fall speed. There's many gods that.
Fall
Yeah.
speed.
Fall speed.
That sounds the best.
Yes. Fall speed ahead. Good night.
Hey!
Don't go to that island.
Yeah, so we're going to actually conclude with Mike stepping out of the chambers and you guys still here looking at the shaft, the head, and the two circles of information. As they're just kind of like, oh, so yeah, I mean, don't fuck up stuff for him and his family while he's gone, guys, please.
We'll try.
Yeah,
try
we
our
just
best.
won't talk to them.
That's
Just
probably
talk.
for the best. And we'll give you your task for the death of Dane Firehand tomorrow.
Excellent.
Sounds good.
So we go back to the tavern. We
Mhm.
walk in. Hello!
Hello.
I'm going straight to the room and reading these
Lassa.
books.
Yep.
I'm going straight to the room and curling up on the rocking chair and like falling
I'm
asleep.
gonna go to
and
my
taking a
room as well.
Okay.
I'm gonna
I'm gonna
instinctively-
wave to the barkeep.
Oh, also, no peanuts, please.
Yes,
Yes.
if there
I'll
are
leave
tracks,
a letter out for the peanut man. And
if there are tracks in my
Some-
room when I wake up, I'm gonna find the peanut man, and I'm gonna take all of his peanuts.
okay, I'll leave him some milk in a note, so this way he knows not to
All of his
not to,
peanuts.
enter not to enter your room. I'll leave some cream and some note.
Oh.
Thank you.
Yes, of course. Thank all of you.
I instinctively follow Bran into his room.
Let's go to bed.
Well,
Brandon.
what are you doing in here?
We're going to bed.
No, we're not.
I figured we'd make the pillow wall again.
Is Olive in a room?
Yeah.
Grimdar, get away from me! And I pull the strings.
And you appear right at Olive's bed. Nobody's sleeping ever again.
Grimdar, follow me into my room, please. Please help me. Get the fuck out! Get the fuck out! He talks to
Nina, help me. Nina, help me.
Please.
Get the fuck out of the room.
All right,
It's our private time.
I open the door.
I grab my quarterstaff. Yeah.
So
Bye-bye.
you're now in Bran's room.
But I'm like,
I run to Grimdar's
but
room.
wait, I'll put Dorgan in my room and we can sleep in here.
Why are you leaving? First of all, you're gonna leave Dorg alone?
He'll be fine.
Are you sure?
No, he
You
won't.
gotta
be
leave
fine. I'll
Tarhan
go
with
back
him.
into my room.
He won't be fine. That's the one thing to threaten Grimdar with: the safety of Dorg.
yeah.
So you realize now that these cloaks are gonna be great when we're waking up.
Oh,
It's like a wakey.
Yep. Okay.
Just appear under Bran. Oh!
yeah, actually, if you're laying on your back.
Okay. So everyone returns to their rooms and lays down for.
I'm reading the books I wrote.
Okay. So
Actually, I'm gonna gather my things and go into Grimdar's room anyway.
Oh, you going to Grimdar's room?
Yep.
Okay.
Grimdar, let's wait. Let's go to my room so that way the Peanut Man doesn't visit us. I'm really concerned about this.
I grab like
You have no idea who the peanut man. The peanut man. We have to avoid the peanut man. like, oh, fucking.
Okay,
friends,
let's
like-
go. And I grab Dorg,
Yes.
and I also grab like a flower pot that I've carried around. I like made out of clay that I sit Dorg in at night,
Okay.
like on my nightstand.
Okay.
So I take that with me.
Okay. So you go into Bran's room.
Yep.
I leave the rocking chair and come like get into bed under the covers, and like she has her little light on with her book,
Yep.
and she's
Yep. Grandma glasses
she's
and a
sitting
wig.
up with them, and
It's
I'm
very
like
important
next
that the
to
light
her.
is on.
You've got the curlers in
All
your hair.
you hear is just the pages
Olive will
turning.
be ready in the morning. Leave me alone. I've done enough today.
You gotta come back to bed soon, honey. It's getting late.
What? No, I'm doing what I gotta
Okay.
do.
So,
right, fine.
as we are all set, Grimdar and Bran, you two are in your room. Are you reading a book?
No.
Are you going to sleep? What are you doing?
No, I'm gonna try and make a laser again. I'm gonna try and. I'm
Okay,
gonna
so
mimic.
you like, and nothing comes out.
No,
And
Also,
you're watching this.
I don't feel anything.
No.
Also, I tell Pepe to watch
He's
the-
crazy,
watch the place.
Dorg.
But this time, I want to watch the hallway and see if anyone other passes.
Oh,
Actually,
okay, so
stay
he-
awake this time.
And he's like out in the hallway, and you just see like, he drops down in the door frame, and he's like, I got my eyes on shift for you girls.
Don't
Go
fall
to sleep.
asleep this time.
Nah, I'm not. Just like descend slightly slower. Hey, what are you talking about? I ain't gonna sleep.
He goes all the way up and then
Okay, so the two of you relax in your bed, and the two of you in Bran's room. And as the two of you have a seat down, you hear from your flower pot. I didn't like those elders.
From what flower? From
From the
His
flower pot.
Dorg.
Oh my god.
Dorg?
They seemed fucking weird.
Wait, he heard it too.
Yes.
Dorg's really told
Yes. So you appear behind
I'm
Olive's
trying to read
rocking chair, and it's now just Grimdar and Dorg sat in the room with Dorg's head on the flower pot. Just,
I take him out of the flower pot. Dorg, what are you doing?
what do you mean?
You're alive.
I've always been alive.
Okay.
Yeah, isn't that
He's
normal
been listening
to
to all
so
of our
so do we
private
rush in?
conversations.
Do I
No,
get them to-
you went back to Olive's
Yeah, I
room.
was trying to. I was telling them about it.
Where did he find out Dorg again? In the Underdark?
Yeah, let's go check it
Oh
out.
god damn it.
So we're gonna.
Viv possessed it,
We're-
and it's Viv.
That'd be gonna be great. That'd be so great.
So you're looking at Dorg?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you saying anything else?
Ask,
Oh
ask
my
if
god,
his name's actually
he
Dorg.
got bit by Lolf.
What's your name?
He's got something.
What do you mean?
Well, I call you Dorg.
That's fine by me.
But what's your real name?
I don't have a name.
What do you mean you don't have a name? Who were you before you were this?
I wasn't anything.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
I wasn't anything before this.
You just appeared?
No. She put me in it.
Who's she?
Ooh.
Wolf.
Oh
Hey.
no! I
And you
smash
just
Dorg.
hear like Pepe just like, ah, fuck that shit to break the skull.
I smash
Okay.
him.
You smash
You're
Dorg
smashing Dorg?
You can't smash
I
Dorg.
smash him.
with what?
My hammer.
Your hammer. You just
Wait. Okay.
you smash Dorg.
Oh
Yeah.
jeez.
So as you just
The spirit's gonna
crash
come out
down
now.
and you see the skull just like split in half, you see a mess of spiders.
Oh,
Very minuscule sized spiders.
In a panic, can I puke on them?
Pepe, where are
Fall
you?
down and just begin immediately scurrying out towards the window.
oh.
Wait,
I'm
look out the
stomping
window.
on them.
Go out the window. See if there's anyone out there. Look
Okay.
out the window.
I run over to the window.
You run over to the window
Yep.
and you look down
Yep.
and you
And up.
see looking up at you in a
Sad.
large black cloak,
Oh lord.
a face that looks oh so familiar.
Is it Lillian?
Lillian.
Oh, I'm jumping out the window. Great sword out.
Okay, so we will conclude with Brett fucking leaping out of the window, out over the head of Lillian,
Okay.
as the trickling of tiny, tiny spiders sends themselves out from the wall. Thanks for carrying Dorg around.
Oh my god.
That's, this whole time you guys were looking for who's spying for Lolth. Hey, let's pick up this skull from the Underdark.
It's Grimdar. It's just, what it
I'm
is.
surprised it's not Pepe, actually.
Yeah.
It wasn't Pepe.
Well, alrighty, friends. Thank you guys for watching tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed.